what's up, Parker? What's
I'm
going on?
alive. Do you disagree with Front?
Yeah, I do. I
How are
was
you doing here?
listening.
Oh, awesome.
No, I
Do
was
you,
just listening to the prior conversations you were having. Hilarious. But yeah, go ahead. What was that?
for sure. Do you want to hear why I think this? Do you want to tell me why you disagree?
No, go ahead. I want to hear why you think Trump is making America worse. Why?
Yeah, man, when he's weaponizing the Department of Justice, I think it's a really bad thing. When he's violating people's rights, I think that's a really bad thing. I think he's a clown on the world stage. I think his rhetoric is abhorrent, and I think his tariffs are bad.
So Department of Justice, tariff, his rhetoric, and what was the other one?
There's two more. Clown on the world stage and violation of people's rights.
Right. Okay. So let's dive into probably one or two of these. So, using the Department of Justice. So, do you think Trump is the only one that has ever done that? By the way, would you
Weaponizing the
say
Department
that?
of Justice?
Yeah.
Your YouTube stream went down. I restarted it. It's not really relevant, and also probably not. But if it has happened, oh, Nixon
Well,
did.
well, it's not a matter of relevance.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
matter of
Nixon
just
did.
consistency.
Nixon weaponized the Department of Justice. So
Do you think
yes.
Biden didn't weaponize the Department of Justice in any way?
Nope. But we can debate about that after we debate about Donald Trump.
I'm just checking the consistency on that, but it's fine. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
for sure. Well, there's no real it's not really comparable. So they're
No, but
actually
it bothers you. Does it bother you that Biden did it as well?
well, Biden didn't do it. It's the difference.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Do you think that Trump is doing it? If you can just concede that Trump is doing it, we can debate about if Biden did it.
Yeah, I think he is doing it, and I think
Okay,
he
so
should do
Trump
it.
is weaponizing the Department of Justice. I think it's a bad thing, right? It's a bad thing to weaponize the Department of Justice.
No, not really. Do you want me
Give
to
an
tell you why?
Yeah, give me an argument why being corrupt isn't bad.
Well, it's not an argument. It's just a reason. I feel. Let's say. Let's assume, right? Because we will never know. But I assume that Biden did the same thing. So why shouldn't Trump do the same thing? Why not?
Well, because if you felt like it was a bad thing under Biden, which it is, because it would be a corrupt action, and it would be a violation of people's rights to weaponize the DOJ through vindictive means, made by Armstrong or US v. Armstrong, that was proven. So yeah, that would be a bad thing because you're violating people's rights,
Yeah, but so what?
along with the corruption that is necessarily implicated with it.
Sure, I get that. All of that. I'm not in favor of it. But Biden did it first.
Okay, how
So
did
why?
Biden do it?
Well, let's just say this, because again, we are never going to get into specifics
Why not?
because I don't think either you and I can have evidence of that. We're just normal people.
Okay, well, I
So
have evidence of Trump doing it.
what? What's your evidence of Trump doing it?
Trump posting it on True Social, calling on Paul and Pam Bondi to go after James Comey, Letitia James, and Adam Schiff. That he fired Eric Siebert for not going after these people, and to install his personal lawyer, Lindsey Halligan, to go after these people.
Okay, well, I don't think that's evidence of him
Okay,
directing
what do you?
to
Oh,
do that.
So when he
Biden made hold on. Biden made similar posts as well from the White House.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Pull it up.
I don't recall. Let me see if I find him. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Well, they don't
But I
exist, so
remember
you won't be
Biden
able to
saying
find them.
that Trump should be arrested or should be, I don't know, even calling for the arrest of the whole bunch of MAGA Republicans or whatever the hell he called them. Yeah, they all do that. It's rhetoric.
Oh
But
yeah, for
again,
sure.
that is
All
not
right,
necessarily
let's see if we can
calling.
let's see if we can find something comparable to this. Pam is the
No,
Attorney
no.
General.
It doesn't have to be compatible. Don't
It
play
does
that
have to be
game.
comparable, yes, because you
No, it
said
does not.
yes, it does
It could
because
be interpreted
just
in many ways.
honey
Don't
bun,
go
you
there.
just said that or Biden did the same thing, so yes, it
I
does have
say
to be
he did
comparable.
similar things.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
so similar. Yeah, that has to be
Yeah.
comparable. If it's a similar thing, it has to be comparable. All right, anyways, this is Donald Trump from his True Social account saying Pam is the Attorney General. Do you know what the Attorney General is?
Of course I do.
Then what is it?
The Attorney General of the United States.
Yeah, you just like repeated back the
Yeah, the
what I
Attorney
just gave you.
General is the lawyer for the government. The head what is it? The head police of the government. The Attorney General. Of course I know what that is. I may not have the wording specifically, but I know what
Well,
it is.
you don't have the
You can
wording
go
even
on.
all that close. You're not even
What's the
close on the
Attorney
wording.
General? Go ahead.
The head
Go
of the
ahead. You're
DOJ?
gonna focus on that. What is it?
It's the head of
Parker?
the DOJ.
Okay, and what do they do? What does the DOJ do?
Prosecute criminals.
Okay, and don't do. Isn't the Attorney General considered a lawyer for the
I think
government?
so. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I said.
That's
I
not.
didn't
Well,
give you
that's,
all the
wait, I'm sorry.
specifics
I'm
about
sorry.
it, but
I'm
I was
sorry.
there. But
Wait,
go ahead, go
no,
on.
no, buddy. If I said okay, if I said a lightsaber is a stick, okay, and then and then I'm like, no, a lightsaber isn't a stick. A lightsaber is a laser sword that has that has lasers coming out of it that you can strike people with, and you respond with, well, isn't that like similar to a stick? That's not. That's not a
Yeah, but
response.
that wasn't that. I mean, that analogy you used was ridiculous because
It
I was
wasn't
actually
ridiculous.
a
It
little
was
bit
super
more
comparable,
closer
buddy.
than just a stick. But go ahead.
No, you weren't close. You weren't close at all. You said the head of police. That's what you said.
Okay.
You weren't close. You said a
Well-
lightsaber was a stick, and it's like, I mean, it has stick characteristics, I guess.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Pam. So Pam Bondi, the head of the DOJ. Pam, I reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that, essentially, same old story as last time. All talk, no action, nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia? They're all guilty as hell, but nothing's going to be done. Then we almost put a Democrat-supported U.S. attorney in Virginia with a really bad Republican past, a woke rhino, who was never going to do his job. That's why two of the worst Dem senators pushed him so hard. He even lied to the media and said he'd quit, and that we had no case. No, I fired him, and there is a great case, and many lawyers and legal pundits say so. Lindsay Halligan is a really good lawyer and likes you a lot. We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times over nothing. Justice must be served now. President DJT. Okay. Wonderful. So this is obviously a call to action from Donald Trump to the Attorney General Pam Bondi to go after Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, and Letitia, and that he fired an individual.
I still haven't heard the part.
That he fired an individual for not going after these people.
Yeah, but
and
that's
to
not
install,
him calling for
and
it.
to install an individual to go
Yeah, but
after.
that is not him calling for
Oh,
it.
what do you think this is?
It's a post saying that these people are all awful and they should be, right? They should be investigated. That's not the same thing as calling for it.
So when he said justice must be served now, what was that?
Yeah, that's just an opinion. That's
no,
not him
that's
directly
that's
calling for it.
That's a call to action, buddy.
And is it by
Yes.
him?
Yes.
Is that an order?
Yeah.
Did he order the DOJ? Do you have any evidence that would
Yeah,
show
I'm
us,
pretty
like real evidence?
Yeah, for sure. So to show that the correlation between this post and the real world activity, 2 days after this post, Lindsay Halligan was appointed.
That's not evidence.
5 days later, I'm showing the correlation. 5 days
There
later,
is. I don't want correlation. I
James
want
Comey
evidence.
was indicted. 18 days later, Letitia
Yeah,
James
I don't want
was
correlation.
indicted.
I want evidence. Do you have any
This
evidence
is the
that will
evidence.
show us?
Yes, this is the evidence.
that President Trump ordered the Department of Justice
Yes,
to
this is
investigate all of those
this is
people
the
you mentioned?
evidence. Why is this not evidence to you?
That is not evidence.
Why is it not?
Because I don't see anywhere in anything that you read or any correlation that you can make that we
Well,
can
I
say
did
that,
make correlation.
that President Trump ordered Pam Bondi or anyone else to investigate these people.
Okay, so who was this post directed towards?
To the American people. Everyone to read.
No,
No?
there's a person named at the
Parker,
start.
in what world
Wait,
do you think that
Zeke,
the president of
Zeke,
the United States
there's
is going to call for
there's a person-
the investigation of people on a social media
The world
platform?
that we live in, we have an idiot as president. Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, that's your opinion as well.
Remember, Zeke, he named somebody at the very start. We have an answer key right here. For all the questions I'm about to ask you, there is an answer key on my screen. Okay, it is right here. So who is this post directed towards?
For anyone to read.
No. Who is it directed towards?
What do you mean directed towards?
Who is the post directed towards? Who is it
Pam
talking
Bondi.
to? Pam Bondi. And who's Pam
Let's
Bondi
say.
again?
Huh?
Who was
She
Pam
was
Bondi?
Attorney General at the time.
Attorney General at the time. Okay. So
Yeah.
the Attorney General is what again?
Oh, God.
You don't remember? I'll tell you if you
The
don't.
person that's in charge of the Department of Justice.
Yes,
Go on.
attaboy. Yeah, we're learning things
Great.
tonight. Okay, so this is a post directed at Pam Bondi. So
Uh-huh.
he's talking to Pam Bondi here. Okay, and he
Yes.
says that nothing is being done about Comey, Adam Shifty
Yes.
Schiff, and Letitia. Right? They're all
Yes.
guilty.
Right.
Then he mentions how he fired somebody
Uh-huh.
because he didn't want to prosecute these people. That person's name is
Yeah.
Eric Siebert. Okay,
Got
so,
it.
I fired him because and he said that we had no case. That's bullshit. That's what he said, right?
Okay.
And then he calls upon Pam Bondi to
Where's the
install.
call? Where's the call? Where's that? Where do you see that?
Oh, okay, right here. When he says Lindsey Halligan is a really good lawyer and likes you a lot, we can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. Okay, so right there.
Okay, that's not a call to it. What do you mean?
Wait, right here. So with Lindsey Halligan, it is especially a call because 3 hours after this post, he puts out another post announcing that Pam Bondi is appointed. 2 days later, it's official. But 3 hours after this post, he announces that Lindsey Halligan is appointed to attorney in the EDVA. Okay?
Yeah, so what? That's not a call to anything.
Okay, what do you take this to mean? When you read
it just means whatever he says.
Okay, so what does it say?
Nothing. It just says that
says
the guy.
Nothing?
It doesn't. It's not. Okay, let me put it this way. It's not a call for the DOJ to investigate anyone. I'll put it that way.
You're a real wizard with words. You know that?
It's not a wizard. You can interpret it the way you want to interpret it,
No,
but it's not.
I was giving you I was giving you a compliment, buddy. You're a wizard with words.
Okay, well,
You
I'm
like that
just telling
alliteration?
you haven't presented any evidence
I'm
whatsoever
presenting
at
evidence
all.
right now. Yeah, for sure,
Okay.
I am presenting
Okay, go
evidence.
ahead.
This was presented in court filings as well. In Letitia James and in James Comey's case, this was presented in court filings as evidence of vindictive prosecution. The reality of the situation is this was vindictive prosecution. All of these charges got dropped because the Lindsey Halligan, the person that Trump called upon to get appointed right here, was illegally appointed. And they tried to re-indict Letitia James twice now, and they failed twice now after the first one got thrown out. So that's really 3 failures on the Letitia James front. They failed on James Comey now. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So the one on James Comey, you're talking about the last indictment, the 8647 nonsense? That
No,
one?
you stupid idiot.
Okay, I'm a stupid idiot. But which one? The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay, what about the second indictment? How do you feel about that?
The second indictment's not relevant to the conversation right now. We can talk about that later.
Well, you're saying that that's also part of the whole,
I never
Trump
made that.
weaponizing the Department of
I
Justice.
actually never made that claim. While that is
not saying
true,
you're
I
making
never
the
made
claim.
that.
I'm
I
saying
never
you
made that
used
claim. We
James
can talk.
Comey as an
We can
example,
talk
right?
about that later, honey bun. But we're not talking about that right now. Right now, what we're talking about is how Donald Trump called upon Pam Bondi to go after James
No,
Comey,
he did not.
Adam Schiff. Oh, okay.
That's incorrect.
What did this post say?
Didn't call for them to do it.
That's
It's not an order to them
that's
to
not
do
a,
it.
That's not an answer to my question. What did this post say?
It is answering your question. I am telling
it's
you.
not.
It
What
is
did
not.
this-
I
what did this
cannot tell
post
you
say?
what it is because that can be open to interpretation.
You said,
but I can
hold
tell
on.
you what
said
it's not.
that this post says nuh-uh. Okay. I need you to tell me, what does this post say?
It says whatever we read on it, all the words we can read through it. What it doesn't say,
I'm curious.
I can tell you what it doesn't say.
How do you
it
interpret
doesn't
this
give
case?
an order
All right, wait,
for the
Zeke,
president of the
Zeke,
United States to go
Zeke,
and investigate these people.
Zeke,
Nowhere in there do you
how
see
do you
that.
read this? What do you take away
I
from
read
this?
it with like text by text, word by word. That's how I read it.
Oh, okay, good.
And
we
nowhere
got past
in
first
that
grade.
post-
Okay. We got past first
No,
grade.
nowhere in the post.
We know
do
what a
you
prefix
see
is.
the
We know what a
president
suffix is.
calling
Okay, awesome. So
Specifically,
what does
you need to
what do
go
you
and
take away
investigate
from
these people.
why are you talking? What does it say? What does it say to you? What do you take away from this post?
I take away from this post that these people are just some of the most, I don't know, decrepit human beings that have ever served in office and that they should be investigated. That's what I take from it.
Wait, so you think it's a call for action to investigate these
No.
people?
No.
You just said that he's saying that they should be investigated.
They should, yeah, but that's not a call to action. That's not an
Okay,
order
so when he,
by
okay,
the President
so
of the
when
United
he's-
States
when
given
he's
to the Department of
directing-
Justice.
when he's
That is
directing,
incorrect.
so when he's directing his attorney general.
That is not the direct.
Oh, okay,
It's
I'm sorry.
not.
When he's talking to the attorney
Oh,
general.
you're sorry. No, you're wrong.
Zeke,
That's
when
what you are.
when he's talking to the attorney general and he's
Yeah,
telling the
what
attorney
about it?
general that these people
Yeah.
are guilty as hell and that justice
Yeah,
must be
that's
served
his
now.
opinion. He's allowed to have that.
No,
Yeah,
what
that's
do
an
you
opinion.
what do you take away from it? I'm not asking what the
It's
if
not
it's
a
an
matter
opinion.
of what I take away. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it actually is a matter of that, right?
It's completely irrelevant, Tark, or you know that.
No, why can't it's
You can
absolutely
admit it.
relevant.
It's fine. We can move.
actually, Zeke,
you can admit it and we can move on. You can
Zeke,
call it whatever you want.
I'm so
What
curious.
You can't
I'm so
call
curious
it
why
is
you're
a call.
like, why are you spurging right now? You gotta chill.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
spurging.
Life is good. You don't even. What does spurging mean?
All right, go ahead. I am spurging. I don't know what it means. Go ahead.
Okay, but you aren't doing it. Yeah, good point. Okay. You can't tell me that this post doesn't say something when you can't even tell me what this post does say. Okay? You're not telling me anything right now. All you're saying is nuh-uh because you're a sycophant. I need you to lock in. Tell me what you're taking away from this post. What is there on this?
Do you want me to tell you again what I take away from the post? I already told you what I take away from the post.
What does the post say?
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to say it. I'll tell you again. So if I can remember correctly, he said that these people are awful and that they should
Nope,
be investigated.
never said that. Never said that.
No, sir, you're telling me what I take away from it.
Wait, no,
not
but
what
you
it
said,
says.
wait, dumbass, you just said if I remember correctly, which means that you're trying
If
to
I
quote
remember
back.
correctly,
That means that
the
you're
post.
trying to quote
I
back
don't
to
remember
something.
all of those words in the post. That's what I meant. I
Okay.
don't remember the post word for word. It's a long post. And you're
Okay,
asking me, what do I
where-
take from it?
Yeah,
This is what I take
what do you
from
think
it.
Trump was saying in this?
He was saying that these people are awful and they should be investigated.
So he's telling the attorney general that these people should be investigated?
Sure, yeah.
You don't
That's
think
not an order
you don't
or
think
a
that's
call
direction?
to do it.
You
Huh?
don't think, wait, okay, I'm sorry. You don't think when the president of the United States is saying that somebody's guilty to his attorney general, that that's not a call to action to do something?
No.
What do you
It's
take that to
not.
be?
What do I take it to be? Let me see how that's relevant, but I'll give you the answer because, I just want to make sure that I'm being good faith here. I'm just going to assume that he meant by that these people are awful and they should be investigated. And what else can I say? That's it. I really can't say anything else about it because there's nothing else to say about it.
So when he says that they're guilty as hell, and that justice
Yeah, that's
must be
his
served.
opinion.
No, he's saying that they're guilty as hell, and that justice must be served
Okay.
now. What
All
does
right.
that mean? What does that mean to you?
So let us. I just told you what it means, but you just
No,
don't want to
What is,
accept it.
what is?
Dude, I have told you
They are guilty as
over
hell.
and over and
you
over.
actually
All
haven't.
of your questions
No,
I
actually,
have answered.
oh no. At almost every point, you're just going nuh-uh. Okay. Even when you are saying, well, he's telling them to open an investigation. He's saying that they should be investigated.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
should.
call. How is that not a call to action? What is that?
It's not a call to
Okay,
action.
if it's not a call to action,
him.
then what is it?
He is not directing the
So
Department
if
of
it's
Justice
not a
in
call to
any
action,
way.
then wait. If it's not a call to action, what is it?
What do you mean? What is it? I
If
can
it's
tell
not
you.
a call to action, then what is it? I'm not sure.
Let me tell you.
I'm speaking clearly.
I'll answer that question in a very clear, specific way. I can't tell you what it is, but I can absolutely tell you what it's not.
Okay, what's it not?
Okay. It's not a call to action. It's not a
How is
legal. It's not a
Okay,
legal
what would a
lawful
call?
order.
What would a call to action look like?
Well, I will say that you will have to probably meet up with them. I don't know exactly what is the process between the president and the attorney general. I don't even know if that's legal. I don't know if it's legal for the president to actually call.
It's against it's against ethics rules that Pam Bondi got rid of. So
Yeah, but is it legal though?
it's not illegal.
It's not illegal. So what's your problem with it then?
Vindictive prosecution is. But
Hold on.
Donald Trump talking to his attorney general is not illegal, but vindictive prosecution is illegal.
Okay, hold on a second. This got it just really
okay.
interesting. I wasn't too sure
Well,
about
I'm
that.
just a
but
lot
now-
smarter than you. Yeah.
Fine, you're smarter than me. So wait a minute. So you're claiming that that President Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice because he is calling on Pam Bondi and all of these people for them to be investigated, and that's
yeah.
a problem for you. But it's not illegal for the president to do it.
No.
Is that your,
Wait,
your assessment?
have you ever heard of presidential immunity?
Yeah, but I don't think that
What's
has anything to
presidential
do with
immunity?
it. Well, presidential immunity means that the president cannot be prosecuted for committing acts within his own power, right? Well, he has the power to do.
Do you understand that the Supreme Court was very clear about conversations with the Attorney General would be included upon that, right? Him talking to his
Yes.
Attorney General would be included upon that. So
Okay,
so what I just
wait a
told-
minute.
yeah. So when I say
pretty
that it's
much
not
your entire
illegal,
argument
so
is
when
that
I'm saying
President
that it's
Trump is
not
just doing
illegal,
something you don't
that's me
like.
being correct.
Okay, so pretty much this is all it. You're just mad that President Trump is doing something you don't like.
It's corrupt and it's bad.
Yeah, well, Jed, that's your opinion. To me,
Oh yeah,
that's
for sure. I'm
absolutely
trying.
Awesome.
I would
You
love to
should be doing that.
demonstrate. I would love to demonstrate the corruption, but right now I think you're just caught in this cult of personality around Donald Trump to where
What
you
am
can't
I-
you
not
can't
a-
even
well, I
you
can
can't
say the
even
same thing
admit to the
about you.
fact that Donald Trump was
There
calling
are no
upon Pam
laws
Bondi
being
to go
broken
after.
by the president here. The president has the authority
Because the president,
to go on
because the
and
president,
call for
the
an
president
investigation
can't
on
really,
anyone. I
the
just read
president
the
can't
law,
get
by the
charged
way.
for any crimes. So
Yeah. So okay. So what's the problem here?
well, I'm not making the claim that Donald Trump should go to jail for this, right? That was never my claim, right?
What is your claim then?
My
What's your
claim is that
problem with
Donald
it?
Trump
Okay,
is
you don't like that
weaponizing the
Donald Trump
Department
is
of
doing it.
Justice. My claim
Okay,
is that
so what does that
Donald
matter?
Trump
Why
is
does that matter
weaponizing
in
the
any way,
Department of
shape, or
Justice.
form?
Well, it's
Yeah, so what?
corrupt. It's corrupt and it's a
Why?
violation
It's
of
not,
these
but
people's
is it illegal?
rights.
It's not a crime. Is there a problem with that?
Well, it's a violation of these people's rights when there's
It's
been
not a violation. You
Yes,
just said
it
it's
is.
legal to do it.
Wait, Donald Trump can't be charged, but the fact of the matter is, selective prosecution is illegal.
Okay,
and it's a
so,
violation of
but it,
people's
but
due process rights.
it,
So when
well, I wouldn't
he's
call it
directing the
illegal. I
DOJ
will
to
say
do
that that will be a
selective,
ruling by a
when
judge
yeah,
and
so
allow it not to
you
move
understand.
forward.
Wait, so do you understand that selective prosecution is a violation of people's due process rights?
Not necessarily, no.
It is.
It's not. How?
Do you need me to give you the precedent?
Sure, let's hear it.
Armstrong v. U.S. Supreme Court case.
Okay, what about it?
It came to the conclusion that selective prosecution is a violation of people's rights.
Okay, and what happened? So
Wait,
let's say that
I wasn't making any claim beyond that point. All right, I was just telling you that it is a violation of people's due process rights for there to be selective prosecution.
Well, I will say that it will become a violation
in this
if you
instance. There
continue
is
doing-
selective prosecution happening. So
Okay.
that's all there
Okay,
is.
so,
You're asking me why weaponization of the Department of Justice is bad. I'm giving you my answers.
Yes. Okay, and I'm
like
yeah,
selective
I'm not
prosecution
telling you
is
why it's
illegal.
bad. No, because that's subjective. Whether it's good or bad is irrelevant. That is not. I don't care what you think it's good or what you think it's bad.
You
okay?
did
That's
you
irrelevant.
you
here.
asked me that. You literally
By
asked
the
me that.
president of the United States
Wait,
calling on
honey
these
bun,
people,
you
which he
literally
didn't,
you
by the way.
literally
Well, let's
asked me.
just-
You
I'll
literally
even
asked
grant
me.
you that.
No, you literally
Even if
did
he
ask
did
me
call on
whether it was
them-
good or bad. Just to be clear. Sorry.
Okay, well, I don't care whether it's good or bad. Let's just
Oh, okay.
grant
So
that
you're changing
to
your
you.
position. Okay.
I'm not changing my position. My
Yes, you are.
position
You
is
literally asked
consistent.
me.
You are.
You were literally asking me why I thought it was bad.
No, I said that you think it's bad.
No, you literally asked why I thought it was bad.
No,
If
I
it-
didn't ask
Don-
if you think I
Donald
said-
Trump's
I
not,
actually
you
claim-
said you said if Donald Trump's not breaking the law, then why is it bad? That was literally your
Yeah,
quote.
why is it bad? Because you're making it seem like it's bad.
Well,
You're saying he's making America
I
worse.
just told you why it's bad, and you're
Isn't
like
that
conceding.
part of your entire prompt?
Yes,
I
this
asked
is
you,
a-
why is Trump
this is-
making America
this is
worse?
a-
Well,
this
because
a-
he's
this is-
weaponizing the Department of Justice.
Mhm.
That will be bad. Wouldn't
Yes.
that be in the same category?
Weaponizing the Department of Justice?
Yes.
Yes, and he's doing that.
Okay, so what's your argument here? I'm confused.
That Donald Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice. I've made that
Okay,
argument
and that's
clear. If you're
bad,
not-
right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's bad. So I was right when I said it was bad. Again, I don't
Wait, so
care
wait,
whether you think
so
it's
you
bad
agree-
or not.
Wait, so you agree that Donald Trump was weaponizing the Department of Justice?
Let me grant that to you and say yes.
Well, I don't want you to just grant it to me. I want you to believe it
Fine,
when you
let's
say
just
it.
say that he was. Let's
Well,
just,
no,
for
I'm
the
not
sake of
asking. I'm not
argument.
asking you just like to concede. I need you to actually believe what you're
I'm
saying.
not conceding.
Well, no, you're
I
literally
will,
conceding.
Even if I concede or
That's-
not,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
still trying to understand what is the problem. It's just nothing more than your subjective opinion about the matter. Okay, it's
Well,
a legal thing to do.
I'm giving you the opportunity to contend with my my opinion, and you're conceding.
Well,
right
no, I
now.
just completely and cold-heartedly disagree with your opinion.
Well, then why are you conceding?
Just to even grant you the fact that it is.
Well,
him
why are
calling
you
for it.
granting
That's what I'm
me?
granting you.
Wait, you understand? If you're granting my whole opinion, that means that
Right?
you're
No, not your
conceding.
whole opinion. Not
Yes,
your whole opinion.
you are. You're
I am
you're,
granting.
you're conceding to the fact that Donald Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice. That's my whole
you
opinion
listening?
about the subject, dumbass.
Don't spurg out. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
You don't even know what
This
spurg is.
what
Don't
I'm
use
saying.
it.
I am granting you your claim that the post that you just revealed to us is a call to investigation. I'll grant you that.
Okay.
But even if I grant you that, what is wrong with that? What is illegal about it?
I just told you, right? So selective prosecution is a violation of people's Fifth Amendment rights, due process. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what's wrong with it. A violation of
okay.
people's
Well,
rights is
that's
bad.
what a court determined. Did the court determine that on these people?
It actually never made it to that point because Lindsey Halligan was
it never
illegally
made it to
appointed.
that point. So where is the problem here?
Well,
Other
it didn't
than
make
your
it didn't
not
make it to that.
liking it.
Wait, Zeke, it didn't make it to that point because there was other legal problems with these
you're right.
cases. You remember when I told you that Donald
right.
Trump installed his own personal lawyer as the attorney general or as the attorney in the EDVA named Lindsey Halligan? You remember that?
The who? What's the name? I missed that. Sorry.
Lindsey Halligan. Do you remember when I told you that Donald Trump told Pam Bondi to install Lindsey Halligan as the attorney in the EDVA? You remember that?
I don't remember when that happened. No, but you say you told
Do
me
you
about
remember
it.
when
Yeah,
you said
sure.
that?
What
Yeah,
about
okay.
it? What about it?
The problem is that they never got to the part of the trial where they would have looked at selective and vindictive prosecution. They got stopped before them because Lindsey Halligan was illegally appointed.
Okay, so what? There was never even a ruling on this that it was vindictive prosecution. Why would you assume it would be that?
Because I can look at the case.
Oh, come on, dude. Are you
Wait,
serious?
you already conceded to the fact that Donald Trump was calling
Yeah,
upon the
but that's just
DOJ.
me.
You
That
already
doesn't mean that
you
judges
already
will do the
conceded
same.
to the fact that the
I am
Department of Justice was
conceding to
calling
you.
on the
That is
DOJ
not. That
to go
doesn't
out.
mean that the judges will. Okay.
I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
mean that.
Well, no, we do have statements from the judges that do recognize
Okay, here we
that
go.
the
Let's hear 'em.
that the
What
case
are they?
by the DOJ was very
Okay,
weak.
where's the ruling? Was there ever a
Well,
ruling?
yeah, of course there was. It was ruled
Where's
that
the
these
ruling?
were illegal prosecutions because Lindsey Haugen was
No, the
illegally
ruling on these
appointed.
cases.
Yes,
that
I
says
just
that
told you.
these were vindictive prosecutions.
I
Where
never
are they?
said that these cases came out to the conclusion they were vindictive prosecution because
Okay,
they
so
never
what's the
because they
problem?
never made it to that point. What's the problem?
It never made it to that point, and you
Wait.
think that if they did made it to that point,
Do you think,
it would be ruled like in that favor? It would be ruled vindictive prosecution. Is that
Yeah,
your
of course it
claim?
would. Yeah, of course it would.
Okay, well that's just an opinion. Why does that matter?
Well, I have facts to back up my opinion, right? My
What
opinion is built on facts.
Facts to back up an opinion. That is one of the most insane things I've ever heard.
Wait, do you build your opinions based on
I
nothing?
absolutely actually don't have any opinion. I try to stay away from those. I
You don't
kinda
have any
go by
opinion?
what I know, and if I'm
Wait,
wrong,
what do
I'm
you-
like I'm wrong.
What do you
But
think?
I really don't have opinions on anything.
What do you think
no.
about what do you think about sex?
What do you mean? What do I think about sex? Sex
you
is
like-
awesome.
do you-
That's
do
not
you-
an opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinion that sex is awesome. Yeah.
Well, it's awesome because I enjoy it, so I know it's good.
Well, yeah,
That's a difference between
that's
knowing
an
something
opinion. Wait,
and
like,
having an opinion on something.
Sex being awesome is an opinion.
It's an opinion to you.
No, sex being awesome is an
Me
opinion.
telling you, right, that sex is awesome would be an opinion. Me
Mm-hmm. Wait,
understanding
and how did you
is
come?
knowledge.
Wait, how did you come to the opinion of sex? Or that sex is
By
awesome. How did
having
you
an
come to that opinion?
experience and knowing it, because I had the experience.
Because
so now I know.
Wait, did you objectively, you enjoyed it, right? So you're saying it's
Yes.
awesome.
No, I know it's awesome.
So your
Don't you?
So your
Have you
opinion.
ever had sex?
Yes, your
It's not
opinion.
an opinion.
Your opinion about sex being awesome is built
Yeah,
on.
not everything is an opinion, Parker.
It is
There's
built
something
off
called knowledge.
It's built off the basis of
Got it.
you having a good time
Got
during
it.
sex.
Yeah, I know. Some things are opinion. I'm not even questioning that. I'm
Yes,
saying that
and
there's
opinion-
some
and
things
opinions
that
can be
we
built
can
off
have an
facts.
opinion on.
Wait,
but
Zeke-
there's also knowledge.
Zeke, you were contending with the fact that opinions can be built off facts. And they obviously
no,
can
that's
be.
what you claimed.
Of course they can be. I'm saying that you were
Okay.
contending with that.
But it's still an opinion. It's not a fact, is it? You can't say,
Wait.
well, my opinion
opin-
should
my
be
opinion is
heard
built
or
off
even,
facts.
or even considered because it's based on
Zeke.
a fact.
Okay, Zeke.
What does that mean?
Wait, when Okay,
Yeah, go
when-
ahead. Give me an example.
Yeah, for instance, like when a judge makes a ruling, right? What is that?
It's an opinion.
Built off what?
Well, there's two of them, right?
Built off what? Built off what? It's an opinion built off
I'll
what?
tell you. It's built off the case.
So
Okay,
the
can I
facts of the case, right? So it's an
Yeah,
opinion
sure.
built
Can I-
off facts.
Can I go on? Can I give you
There's
the other
nothing
one?
to go on
There's
about.
also a dissenting opinion, correct?
Only
Okay.
in Supreme Court cases, yeah.
Okay, but the
That's
ruling is
only
not an
in Supreme
opinion.
Court case.
Listen, they always have an opinion.
Wait,
One is a dissenting opinion, and one is an opinion based on what the ruling that they gave.
wait, no,
Those
no,
are
it's
not the same
it's
thing.
It's not an opinion based on the ruling. The ruling is the opinion of the majority.
Well, obviously. And
So
where was the opinion?
and those opinions are built off facts.
Is an opinion a fact?
No.
Okay, so you're giving us an enormous amount of opinions here that have absolutely nothing to do with facts. Nothing.
Okay,
You're just saying,
wait,
well, they
I'm
have
sorry.
something to do with it because they're
I'm
built
sorry.
on facts.
That's
like,
not
okay,
that's
I
not
get
true.
that.
My opinion is built off facts. So
Okay, but does
so
your
if you-
opinion is
if
your
you want
opinion a
to-
fact?
If you want to contend with my opinion, you're going to have to attack the facts.
But why should I contend with your opinion when
Well,
it's
because
just an
we're
opinion?
because we're in
I don't
a
want to
debate,
hear an
honey bun.
opinions. I want to
Wait,
hear a fact.
What do you think about
Do
Donald
you
Trump?
even have a fact on any of the claims that you make about President Trump, or are they all
every
opinions?
every single thing that I talk about with Donald Trump, there's a fact to back it up.
No. I'm not saying if they may be, and I will even grant you that. That's not my point. My point is, have you ever gone into your life and said, "Listen, this is a fact about Donald Trump"? Let me give you an example.
Yes, it
Would
is
you
a
say
it is
that
a
Donald
fact
Trump,
that Donald Trump was
would you
held
say it
civilly
as a
liable
fact?
for
Okay,
sexual
let me give you
abuse.
an exa- I'll
It is
give you
a
an
fact
example.
that Donald Trump is a 34 count felon. It is a fact that Donald Trump has 6 bankruptcies, I believe. It might be 7. These are factual statements, okay? It is a
Okay,
fact.
okay.
It's a fact that
Okay.
Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. These are factual statements.
Which one would you like me to contend to?
I
Which
don't
one
want
can
you
I
to
answer
contend with
to?
any of them. I'm honestly, I want to
Okay.
continue to talk about the weaponization of the DOJ. All those things that I said there was nothing to contend with because they were all facts. Okay.
They're not facts. Not at all.
What did I just
Your
say that
claim-
wasn't facts?
It's not a fact. The fact that you're claiming that your claim, what exactly is your claim, by the way?
That
That
Donald
he's
Trump
just
is
weaponizing the Department of
Justice?
Justice based on what? On him giving. I'm even granting you that he's doing that.
Okay,
Let's
so you're
just say
granting me that he's
is.
weaponizing the Department of Justice.
How is it a weaponization? So a president can actually do something legal and it can be considered a weaponization?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, well. Wow.
Does that
I don't
answer
even
your
know how to
question?
respond to that. That's just
Well,
so
well,
unbelievably
Wait,
insane.
okay. Okay, so what do you take weaponization to mean? Like, what do you think weaponization is?
Well, let me just say that it sounds like a scary word that people will probably fear and not
I'm
be
gonna ask that.
comfortable
I'm
with
gonna ask that a
listening to.
question again. What do you think
Like
weaponization
going after
is?
someone, I don't know, for vindictive reasons, let's say. Not
Awesome.
just for
I
you
think-
know
I
for
think
any
that's a-
legal terms
I think that's
or
an-
anything, just
I think that's an
for
A-okay
revenge or something like
yeah,
that. That's
chill.
what
I
it
think that's
sounds like.
I think that's an A-okay definition. I can accept that definition.
Okay, great. I'm happy that Parker can
Is it-
accept other
Is it
people's
like you can't conceive
opinions.
of you can't conceive of that happening without
Uh-huh.
it without like it being illegal for somebody to do it?
No, not at all. Why
You-
would I
okay.
even be upset?
You
or
can't
feel bad
conceive
about
that.
it?
Wait, but you
Okay.
did but you do know that there is
Can I
presidential
give you an
immunity.
example? Let me
Wait,
let
but
me
you
give you an
do
example.
wait, we're talking about the president and you do know that there's presidential immunity. So I'm not sure why
Yeah.
you're saying that you can't conceive it because you did recognize that there was presidential immunity earlier.
Yeah.
So
I know what presidential immunity is, but that's
It's-
irrelevant to this whole thing.
it is
Okay?
relevant. You're saying
He's not doing
you-
anything
you
that's
said
illegal. Even before presidents were given immunity, which I think happened about a couple of months ago. Even
Holy
before
fuck.
that, it was
No,
legal for him to do that.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen a couple months ago. No,
When did it happen? A year ago? It happened. I know it happens in the second
20. I
term.
think 2023. I think.
Okay.
So not
No,
his.
it happened. It happened when Trump was in office,
I want you to find that. Yeah, Zico for that.
didn't it? Okay, fine. When did it happen? Biden was in office.
Yep, Biden was in office.
Okay, great. 2023. That's when it happened,
I believe so.
right? Okay, so was the president having the authority to, order his Department of Justice to investigate people? Was that legal at that time as well? Before that,
It hadn't been tested in the courts, but I mean, it would have been if they did
it
test it
would
in the
have been.
courts.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I don't know what you think the problem is.
Yeah, exactly. What is
What
the
do- what do
problem?
you think-
You're the
what
one
do you
making
think
the
the problem
claim
is?
that
This-
this is some
this, like,
sort
had
of
nothing- this had-
weaponization,
this, like, part
some
of the
sort
conversation-
vindictive thing. How?
Huh? How?
How is this some sort of vindictive
You're Native American?
problem
How?
that the presidents they have the authority to do so? What's the problem with
Wait,
that? The problem
wait,
is, listen, I was
I already
listening
told,
to
I already
you.
told you it's corrupt and selective prosecution is a violation of people's due process rights.
Okay, well, I don't think you care about people's rights or law and anything like that. You just demonstrated that with the other person you were talking to. You're like, well, I don't care if there's a
so-
bunch of illegal aliens in this country. Like the
Wait,
law doesn't
me
matter
not
to
caring
you.
if like there's a bunch of illegal immigrants in the country doesn't mean that I'm okay with people's rights being violated. I'm not sure where the
Well, those
symmetry in
people
that
break the
was.
law. Would you agree with that? They're not breaking the law.
Yeah, illegal immigrants. Yeah,
They're committing federal crimes.
sure.
It's a federal crime to enter this country illegally.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Okay, and people that are in this country,
Wait, I'm
when
sorry.
their
Do-
presence
do you
is
think that's a
unlawful,
violation?
Like those
Do you
people
think-
that overstayed their visa,
Do you think that's a
Those people
violation
are
of
in this
people's
country.
rights?
the presence of those people in this country is unlawful and is subjected to deportation. That's
Zeke,
what the law says, but you don't
Zeke,
care about that.
Zeke, do you think that that's a violation of people's rights? And if not, I'm not sure why you brought it up.
What do you mean people's rights? What's a violation of people's rights? What is? Give me an example.
Yeah,
That
selective.
Trump has done in his entire thing.
selective prosecution.
That's ridiculous.
It's not
Absolutely
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
If we look at the Kilmer Abreu Garcia case, it was found that
Yeah,
there was
what about it? I'm very familiar with that case.
Are you?
I don't know if you realize, but
Oh,
I
okay.
am a Hispanic and I am an immigrant.
I
Very familiar
don't
with it.
give
Let's
a
go
fuck.
back to it. Let's start
I
from
don't
the
give a
day
fuck.
one.
Honestly, you're making me want to deport more illegal immigrants. Like, do you think that
Wait, you want? Well, what was that? What you said? Can you
I
repeat that
said
again?
you're making me want to deport more illegal immigrants? Like, do you
That's
think that
great.
it's
I think that we should
yeah,
deport
you
all
suck
of them.
so much that you're changing my immigration stance. Like, do you think like, or how did the case end with the Kilmer Abreu Garcia trafficking? How did that case end?
He was I think because of the whole traffic in there, right? Even though they have a video, which is absolutely insane. I will say this: the case ended by them failing to look at the merits of the case. And instead, they were like, well, this is vindictive, which is absolutely disgusting, by the way. Why would they do that? They have the authority to do that. A judge can do that. But again, this is not a matter of whether it's vindictive prosecution or not. We actually have evidence that this guy was literally trafficking people from Maryland to Texas.
The government
Why would you even
wait, Maryland
say that?
Maryland to Texas?
Wasn't that when they found them? That we have the video that we saw in 2022, I think it was. We had like 9 illegal aliens in the car. Yeah, you remember that video? I saw the video.
Why do you think the judge ruled it was vindictive prosecution?
I have absolutely no idea, but that's irrelevant.
I thought you said you knew everything about the case.
Why didn't they look into the merits of the case? Why not look into the merit of the case?
Because Kilmer Abrego Garcia brought a challenge that there was vindictive prosecution and that needed to be heard.
And maybe there was, but why can't you look at the case?
And maybe there was.
They had standing. Why not look at the case?
Well, they didn't have standing. It was selective prosecution.
Oh my God! Selective prosecution is not a matter of standing. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's not a matter of standing. That's just a different type of ruling.
You lose merit in you lose the merit in the case if there is selective prosecution.
Again, I'm not even disputing that. I'm like, fine. You want to claim it was vindictive prosecution, you can do that.
Well, that's the factual
reality. But that doesn't
reality.
mean that this guy was actually not trafficking people. He absolutely was.
I never made that claim that he was or wasn't trafficking people.
Well, then what is the argument that you have against him?
Well,
then?
you said name a time when people's rights have been violated. I mentioned Kilmer Abrego Garcia.
What? Tell me, what right
his due process rights by the nature of him having selected. Yeah, by the nature of there being selective prosecution, that's a violation of his due process rights.
No, it's not. That's
yes, it is. I gave you the case precedents. It's Armstrong v. U.S. You can look it up.
Would be.
That case precedent sets the standard. That case precedent sets the standard that selective prosecution is a violation of people's rights.
You know he's getting deported, right? You know he's getting removed from the country pretty soon, right?
I'm not talking to you anymore. I can't do this. Hi. Wow. Hey, Reynolds.
Wow. Hey. Wait. Okay. Can you? Can you hear me at all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Does this sound like W or does this sound L right now? Do I sound normal?
It's very normal.
Do I sound the same?
Very normal.
Fuck. Okay, I have like this really nice lapel mic. Mercedes told me to buy it.
I don't know Mercedes. Oh, Mercedes. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm trying to see if it works, but clearly right now it's not working.
Yeah, I mean it sounds different. If you want to listen to it, it sounds different.
Does it sound different?
Yeah, it sounds like you're using like something different.
Does it not sound like my iPhone mic? Like, can you hear me good back here?
Does not sound like your iPhone mic.
Oh, W. Okay, yeah, so that means it's working.
Yeah, no, it's obviously working. I can tell a difference in the audio. And if you're curious about the audio, go to my YouTube stream.
Amazing.
Is live if you want to hear.
I'll check it out after. Also, hi guests, by the way. I've been meaning to say that. You sound good, bro. Oh my god, my heart. Wait, hold on. Let me turn I'm in an Airbnb right now. Let me turn my camera.
Oh yeah, aren't you in a different place?
Yes, bro. I'm locked in. We're with I got the tour shirt on, you know?
Yeah, I saw your Instagram story. I was curious what that was.
What's up, communist?
I'm on that shit, bro.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Am I saying your name or no?
No, please don't.
Okay, what's up, Jennifer?
This guy?
What's going on, buddy?
No, you can say my name. Everyone knows who I am.
Yeah,
I got onto Dean's on this account today.
Yeah,
I know you're probably gonna kick me because on this account you can't grift off of me, but
you've caught me.
Yeah, and we know you literally only let me onto your streams to grift. It's okay.
This is true. There.
I'll
you doing good?
be back on my main tomorrow, I believe.
Awesome. What's up, Ozzy Rose? Reniel, do you want to have a debate, or are you just chilling right now?
I can have a debate if you want me to have a debate.
I'll let you have a debate because I love you.
Wow, lovely. Hi, Ozzy.
What's good?
Wait, do you want me to turn my camera on, or
you do you?
do you want me to? I can rep the torch shirt, all right? It's super cute.
I honestly, in my head, I was like, yeah, turn your camera, do the debate. But my YouTube can't even see it, so it doesn't matter.
And
it is super
feel
cute.
free to kick me whenever you need, Parker.
I got you.
Yeah, feel free to kick her whenever you need to, Parker.
Wait,
hey, what's up,
Ozzy? Can I ask you a question? That's good. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your guys' opinion on the shooting of Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
It's not good. Shouldn't do that.
Do you think it was like an inside job?
Probably not. I mean, like, you know, the evidence will lay where it lays. I hope it get investigated, but you know, the Trump administration is obviously not in the interest in investigating these really high interest cases for some reason. But you know, I don't listen. I don't have the information I don't have. I'm not going to speculate on it.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, unlucky.
W's.
Who all are you with right now?
I'm with. So we're in Washington right now.
Yeah. Wait, DC, right?
DC, yes, DC.
Okay.
I'm here with Andrew JD just left. Ethan just left. We talked to a lot of people that were doing interviews at the UFC event as well.
Mhm.
Logix is here. Not So Erudite's here. Brian Shapiro's here.
Awesome.
Yeah. We talked to a lot of big people today. I was doing like IRL content. I was stopping
I know,
people
that's very awesome.
going into the UFC thing. It was crazy. I kind of look lame in the videos though. I kind of look like a little frumpy and awkward, but it is what it is. You know,
Yeah,
it's my first,
that's how it's always gonna be your first couple of times, no?
my first shits.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, man.
Hi.
What's your opinion on Trump?
He got my opinion, so you need your opinion. They need your opinion, Parker.
He makes America a worse country. Is my opinion.
Why specifically do you support him?
I don't.
But he's a pedophile. You shouldn't support him.
I don't. Yeah, I don't support him.
Why
do
would you
support
support
him.
him?
Why I don't support him?
Can you kick her? She's pretty fucking.
Yeah. Also, feel free to kick her whenever, Parker.
All right. Enough with the hate. I'm more famous than all of you combined.
Nobody's hating. Nobody's hating.
Nobody's hating.
I'm just, you know, that's my favorite
hating.
quote that you
I
said.
hate
You know,
you.
so I just
He's
wanted to make
reiterating
sure
what
that-
you said. Yeah.
Exactly.
I hate
Exactly.
you.
Fuck you, communist.
I hate you.
Okay. Love you too. What did Jennifer do? Jennifer didn't do anything. Jennifer's good.
Nothing. Jennifer just said, you know, feel
Who the
free to
fuck
kick
is
that. I
Mar?
wanted to make
Who's
sure
this-
that Parker
Mar
heard it.
sounds like a chopped little cunt who should kill herself.
Yo, chill.
Yikes.
I'll probably get a bullying and harassment
Yikers.
restriction for that.
Yeah, probably. I'll let it slide because you're kind of my goat right now, but
Parker, also, you're gonna be so happy with this little microphone. There's a little mute button on this side, so whenever I like turn to cough, it's not gonna be right into my fucking
oh
iPhone
my
microphone.
god.
Yeah, it's gonna be so goated.
Hey, did you Renewed, you know that my YouTube is popping off.
Me?
Generally,
do I know
yeah.
that, or does Rinald know that?
Renewed.
Jennifer, do
Does
you
that.
know that?
Yeah, Jennifer, do you know that?
Yeah, I'm his like #1 fan.
Oh,
Sadly,
okay.
I wish I
perfect.
wasn't.
Of course,
though.
I already knew it. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I already knew that too. You fucking dumbass.
I
Yeah,
knew it
what?
before you.
look at that, I
There's
put-
a restriction.
Yeah, I knew it before Jennifer knew it. By the way,
So, like, for
yeah, she
example,
disagrees. She can contradict it from the chat. Haha.
For example, there's 230 people watching me right now on the YouTube stream. That's one. Two.
That's one TikTok, bro.
That is more than I do better on YouTube than I do on TikTok. Like, I've gained 1,000 subscribers in the past 2 weeks on
locked
YouTube.
in.
So locked
That's
in.
how RTP got really big, was because of the YouTube short streams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the plan is I'm gonna try to figure out the dual stream thing. That thing,
Yeah.
because that
What's up, man?
sounds
How you
so
doing?
perfect.
I
I'm
found a
alive.
good I found a good thing for it.
Nice.
Did you?
Mhm.
What's going on, buddy?
Can we discuss? Yeah. So I just want to see what you got going on here.
I hate Donald Trump and I try to push democratic messaging when I can. So,
Democratic messaging. Okay. So what is your
Sure.
democratic messaging?
Donald Trump's bad.
Donald Trump's
Gavin
bad?
Newsom's goaded. Andy Bashir's goaded. Governor or Senator Ossoff's goaded.
It's goaded.
Josh
Nice,
Shapiro's
nice.
goaded. Pritzker's goaded with the sauce. Westmore's goaded with the sauce. Governor Hochul's goaded with the sauce.
So,
Talrico's goaded with the
saying a
sauce.
politician, a specific politician that you don't like is like left wing messaging. Like Nick Fuentes thinks that like Trump is bad. Is that democratic messaging?
Fuck no.
It's just anti-Republican messaging.
Yeah.
Fuentes is no
But I
ally.
mean, you just said that
No
Donald
ally.
Trump, like
Well,
pro-democratic.
that doesn't
like,
necessarily mean that
messaging.
all anti-Trump speak is pro-Democrat messaging.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to clarify because, like, if by that logic, that means you would like Nick Fuentes.
I do like Donald Trump.
Wait, what? So you're far right?
No, I'm a Democrat.
I was about to say, like,
That
you know,
was-
well, I mean,
Did
But I
you?
mean, like,
did,
far
oh,
right,
you
right?
really did think that I was being serious right there? Really?
no.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted to call you far right. Just
Okay. What do you
this
want?
is a joke. So but yeah, I wanted to have a
Rhetoric.
discussion. Well, I think that Donald Trump's better. I'm assuming you think you voted for Harris or you supported Harris.
Yeah, I voted for Harris, and I also voted for Biden 45 times. So
You voted for Biden 45 times.
yeah.
Literally how?
Through
Casting
mail-in
45
ballots.
ballots? Yeah.
Mail-in ballots. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Have you ever seen the movie 2000 Mules, the documentary?
No. Oh.
All 2,000 were Parker.
Oh, really? That's funny. You're funny. But anyways,
No
yeah.
joke.
So I think that Donald Trump, my favorite policy of Donald Trump is likely going to be his economic policy. So I'm currently studying economics right now. Why are you making that face? You looking at me like I'm crazy.
Because that's not. You study. Wait, what year of college are you in?
Freshman.
So you're
But,
not studying economics. Okay.
oh.
You're gonna later on. You're not studying. You're taking a math class right now. Okay. You're taking algebra 1000. I don't know. Like, okay. Economics. What do you think he's doing good on the economy?
What I think he's doing good in the economy. I mean, like, can we look at the statistics that back up? Like, I mean, look at his like great tax cuts to the middle class. Those are very strong. That there's a reason why we have 4.2% GDP growth. You know,
You understand that Biden had more GDP growth in his last 2 years
that's
than
not true at all.
Trump has?
That's
It
not
is.
true.
Yeah, it is true.
How's that true? What's your source for that?
Yeah,
Let me provide a
GDP.
source. Tell me what year in his last few years, when 2023 or 2024, had a higher GDP growth compared to 4.2%.
Well, no, it had a higher GDP growth than 2025. So 2023 and 2024 had more growth than 2025 did. I think 2023 was 2.8% and 2024 was 2.7%. And 2025 was
But
about
per year.
2.5%.
No, per year. Or adjusted for inflation. I don't know about adjusted for inflation, but when I checked, according to the Federal Bureau of Statistics, it's actually 4.2%.
Pull it up.
I'm not sure if it's adjusted for inflation, though.
Pull it
so-
up.
Like me? Like, can you pull
Yes,
up
you.
the-
Yes, you're the one that makes the claim.
No, I don't want to pull it up because then it's gonna kick me off the app, or
No,
not
it's
kick me off
not.
the app.
Oh, bro.
But I can't talk at the same time.
You don't need to talk.
Just go look it up, big dog.
This is all you, twin. Okay, I love you. You'll be
Okay.
all right.
I'm sure he's going to find it.
Yeah, real GDP grew by 2.1% in the full year of 2025. Okay. Base.
Oh, so that's real GDP, so adjusted for inflation. Okay.
That's a downturn from in 2024 where it was 2.8%. Look at me. I think I got that number right.
Well, I mean, you also got to look at this, like bounce back, right?
2024,
those
we were
bounce
still
back?
doing bounce back in 2024.
No, I'm talking about 2023.
Well, I didn't, but like
He started
2024
2024.
had 2.8% real GDP growth, while 2025 was 2.1.
No, what I'm saying, like bounce back, right? So,
Where
So the
what
bounce
bounce
back
back was
is-
happening in 2024?
like, not specifically in GDP, but I mean, if you're gonna look at employment, like I'm pretty sure like 30%.
Nobody
of jobs,
cited employment. We're talking about GDP
No,
right
but I'm
now.
talking about, but I'm just talking about economics, like total economy. In 2023, most of it was bounce
You're gonna
back.
Well, if
okay.
Parker, if
Either
Parker
you're
brings
gonna
up that
sorry.
if Parker brings up that the GDP was higher, right, and you say it's bounce back, and then we're asking what bounce back happened in 2024, then you bring up like employment
but you
numbers.
were
How does that
specifically
respond
referencing
to
the
what
last 2
Parker
years.
said about GDP?
Left wing Parker, bro, you're a Parker. Get a job wannabe.
No, I'm
True.
Fake Parker.
98th
Fake Parker.
98th most popular
That's what
name in
that's what
America.
the bounce back was, Parker. That's what
That,
the
was,
bounce
that
back
is
was.
what the bounce back was. This is
Yeah,
true.
sure.
No, 2023 there was a bounce back after the COVID.
So,
In
well, we're not
employment or in
talking about-
GDP?
and honestly, we're not even talking about 2023 either. I don't know if the bounce back even,
2024.
just to be clear, I don't even know where bounce back would occur in GDP or real GDP. I'm not even sure. Could you cite an economic paper that would talk about GDP bounce back? GDP growth bounce back? I mean, I've been reading a little bit of economics papers recently. Oh,
Joseph, lock in, bro. If this is gonna be your profession, lock the fuck in.
lock in, dude. There's levels to this shit, okay? I'm low tier, all right? And that, they're low, right?
In econ, yes, absolutely, bro.
Holy. Yeah, I've been you know Hamster.
Yeah,
I've
I'll-
been talking to Hamster, getting papers from him.
Yeah.
All right, you can talk to this guy.
Wait, I want to know why you don't support Donald Trump.
Donald Trump's been horrible. He's been horrible for the country.
Explain.
It depends on what you want to look at, right? I think by almost every metric, he's been pretty horrible, you know, like incredibly divisive, makes people very uncomfortable to live in this country, attacks a lot of the fundamental principles of the country. There's just not a lot of policy that he's actually going to be able to get through because, you know, his mouth gets him in trouble with Congress, and most of the things that you would actually need to do to have a successful presidency has to come through Congress. And even if you're just looking at what the president can directly do as the president, he's really bad at that too, right? Like gutting half of the fucking tax compliance people in the IRS obviously isn't going to be good for the country. Firing most of the people within the executive branch, having people resign because of like misuse of personal data. Like these are, you know, he's bad at almost everything.
Okay, so so what do you think? What's your opinions on like the Epstein files and Trump's relationship?
Yeah, good point.
Well, you know, when Congress passes a law saying that he needs to release the Epstein files and he doesn't, I think that's pretty lame. Pretty not good.
This is evidence that he doesn't work with Congress very well. Reaffirms
True,
Renewal's
yes,
point.
exactly. Yep, absolutely.
So like, can you provide some evidence
Of?
of what you just said?
What did he just say?
I didn't hear what Evan said. Wait, did he say, can we pass amendments?
No,
No.
provide some evidence. Like,
Yeah.
of what? I'm curious. What do you even think? What evidence do you need? I'm just curious if you're
I don't
listening.
even know if the Trump. I don't even know if the Trump administration contests the fact that they didn't release all the Epstein files. Right? I think they'll just say that shit with their
Fuck,
chest.
Reynold, he didn't even remember what he was asking evidence for. All right, he just gave it to him.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Popping all over here, Reynold.
I wasn't
Popping
locked.
all.
I wasn't locked.
All right,
So-
Evan, you and your little sister, you guys have fun. Okay, I love you.
Whoa, what?
Does she have a bucket list, perchance?
Each one a crack?
He got the reference. He got the reference. I'm not even really into the reference. There's someone got fucked by their cousin, and they like, claimed it was because it was on their bucket list or whatever, something along those lines. I swear you'll get a debate, bro. I swear.
Bro, I got one, and I'm going back downstairs. We're going to bed.
Okay, fine. Joe, what's up?
This kid has been in your request for a long time too. He
Yeah,
waited
for
a
a long
long
time.
fucking time to do
Apparently, like I'm okay to watch. You know, my viewer retention ain't bad at all. It used to be pretty bad.
that. Yep, absolutely.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
I'm taking a shit right now.
That's
Oh,
nasty.
you, bro. Is it soft? Oh shit, runner.
No,
They
I
can't deal with the hard
no,
questions.
No, I
Okay.
can't talk. That wasn't a hard question. That was a soft question.
Nah,
Applesauce.
How's it going? How's it going?
Go ahead. man.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
It's going good. I don't know exactly you
Oh,
guys
amazing.
like your views on this.
Mhm.
I'm kind of moderate, but I'm pro-life. So
Mhm.
I was wondering, like, are you guys pro-life, pro-choice, and like, what are like your arguments for it?
Well, the prompt of the live is, you know, Trump makes America a worse country, so I don't know why that would be the opening line. You know, like insofar as like, you know, making presidential decisions on the grounds of whether or not you're pro-life or pro-choice, I don't think it plays much of a factor into who you vote for the president for. So if that's the reason that you voted for Donald Trump, or, you know, if you voted for Donald Trump, I think that's not a good decision on that regard. But if you're just looking for like general defenses of pro-life or general defenses of pro-choice, I don't think that this is generally the kind of live that you're looking for, big dog.
Same for you, big dog.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Love you.
I'm like 98% confident that guy was a low tier abortion guy too.
I'm certain of it, bro.
I did an abortion debate the other day. I did two actually.
Hey, communist.
So
I have multiple accounts. You can't get rid of me.
Yeah, true.
That
Yeah,
was
feel
a-
free to kick her whenever, by the way.
my plan
Okay,
was
you and
really
your
to kick
2,000 followers can shut up.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, my 2,000 followers love me,
They
okay?
fucking
Yeah,
do,
my
bro.
216,000, or no, I'm at 228,000 now. My 228,000
Amazing.
followers mog you.
I'm sure they do.
Mog. I mean, I'm one of Renald's followers. I mog everybody on the planet, so get fucked.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True. I'm a part of, yeah, Parker's a part of my army.
Me when I lie, I guess. Like,
Yeah, you're right. Parker's not a part of
if
my army.
Parker mogs, then Trump is a good president. Like, those, like,
Wait, don't you think Trump is a good president?
Yeah, I do.
He's not the LARP.
All right, so I'm on.
Well,
No, big
Can we
moderate
debate?
over here. Yeah, for sure.
Can we debate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
Trump. I think
Wait,
Trump
wait.
is pushing like
Wait, no,
socialist.
hey,
I think
hey,
Donald
I'm
Trump is
trying
doing
to-
socialist
stop. Can you
actions, and I
shut the
think
fuck up?
socialism is
Hey,
bad.
hey,
Free
be
markets.
quiet. Be quiet. Good boy. Okay, so the reason why I think that Trump is a good president is mostly because he's very heavily against the devil's lettuce, and I think it's ruining our country.
Didn't he make it a Schedule 1 drug under his administration? Didn't
Yeah,
he
but it's
literally
still
lighten
illegal,
restriction?
and the Democrats want like every 13-year-old to just have a yard in their back pocket.
I don't think the Democrats want all 13-year-olds to have a yard.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they do.
I'm kind of
As somebody who lived in a blue district, in a blue school district, especially.
Yeah, I do too. And
it was
everyone
illegal for 13-year-olds to have yards in the backpack, man. They would take the
Oh,
yard.
I live in Ciudad de Nueva York. Wait, I don't know why I just switched to Spanish. Wait,
Donde
go back.
está la leche?
where's the milk?
That's
My
that's
dad
what I
has
said.
it. He's out getting it. Okay.
Loser. Okay.
Okay, so basically everyone here has it, and it's like really disgusting to see because we're indoctrinating the. Wait, okay, so you're just not gonna debate me?
Hey, wow. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Wow, hey,
What's
wow,
good,
hey,
bro?
whoa, wow, hey.
What?
Parker, can you go on mute?
What?
Alright, so I'm trying to know, a bunch of y'all think Donald Trump's a pedophile. Like, I want to know what you think about that.
Probably.
Yes.
I don't think about it much, but more likely than not.
Like, I just can't imagine somebody who's not a pedophile see like a fucking, what was it, 6-year-old, 12-year-old?
10-year-old girl going up the
A
escalator.
10-year-old girl go up an escalator saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be dating her in 10 years, That's weird as
Well,
fuck.
Like fantasizing about
if
a
he
romantic
was a
relationship
pedophile.
with a 10-year-old is crazy.
Yeah.
If he was a pedophile, he wouldn't say he'd wait.
Well, buddy, I want you to think about it, okay?
Yeah, you would. Wait, yeah, you would. If you're not trying to go to jail, you'd absolutely say that.
Like, I want you to think about it, buddy. Why else would he be romanticizing, and potentially even sexualizing the 10-year-old if not for the fact that he is a pedophile?
That's not right.
That's not an answer to my question.
No,
It's not right. I mean,
if
I
he was
think
a
pedophilia is
he would
bad.
just- I disagree.
walk in, big dog. What are we doing? That's, by the way, you're going in public and saying some shit like that, bro. Was that his personal? That better not have been your fucking personal account, all right? That better have been a
Bro,
burner.
I've been doing that recently. Like if someone comes up in troll, I make sure that I get their account open. I'll flash on the stream if it is a personal account, if like they're saying slurs and whatnot. Like, is this you, big dog? And so it's like some chud.
Sorry, I coughed
Hey.
right into the microphone there. I'm sorry, my mute
No,
button did not
It didn't
gain utility there.
like peak or anything. All right.
Oh, goated.
Yeah. I don't think it does peak much, to be fair. Like
Dude,
those style of mics.
A lot of the footage that I got was peaking like a motherfucker.
Really?
It's like-
Everyone gift me.
I heard
help
it
me
was tech.
gift. Everyone,
Ethan,
someone send me a galaxy.
Shut the fuck up.
Ethan told me it was tech to clip one here and then hold out the other one. But my mic etiquette's really bad, so I had one clipped and then I kept moving it back to my face. Too,
Yeah,
so
right,
I had
'cause
two
you-
microphones taking my shit.
Because we're used to like our hand on our face during debates anyways, so yeah,
Yeah, it was
Wait.
really fucking me.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the situation and why I can't be on my main, but I think some of my followers might be in here.
yeah, I'm in here.
Situation.
They are. I can't. I'm not.
Well, you can always DM me and or join the Discord.
Is Parker 2 your account?
Parker Chu is also my account, yeah.
Your haircut is so fucking ugly. Holy shit. What is that photo?
I was 17.
You were. How old are you now?
You were
19.
17?
Oh, I thought you were like 21.
What the fuck, Parker? Why
I was
didn't you tell
previously
me?
17, Reynold. Sorry.
Wait, I
A
was.
lot of our
liter-
conversations are now inappropriate because 2 years ago
Yeah.
I was 17.
Hey! I condemn. I
Real.
disagree.
Reynold's a old
What?
guy.
I don't
True.
know anything about him. I've
Pushing
just seen
50.
him on Your Lives before. No, not Your Lives. Who's that other guy who
Cringy?
that guy, and then there was one other. I've kind of just like been making circles throughout the debate lives trolling. Like I've been getting really good.
Really?
Someone does that live? No, this is Mar. Shut up.
Oof.
That's Marianne Pussbottom. I don't fucking care.
Alright.
I do know Mariam Pussbottom.
I do
I'm
too.
fine
They're my
being-
mutual.
I'm fine being known as a Parker Orbiter as long as I'm the best damn Parker Orbiter there is.
Reno,
Well,
you'll
I
always
like
be,
you more than Parker.
you'd be my favorite orbiter.
Thanks, buddy.
The goal is to have orbiters. All right, that's
Just
the goal.
wait, just wait until my allegations come out.
Oh my god, yeah, we literally just played. Me and Marianne Postbottom just played Just to. Me and Liv played Roblox together for like 2 hours.
Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a restart so I can get a debate.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna do a restart when Brent Fleetwood in YouTube chat says, "I fully support him." What a youthful addition! Thank God you sent that, buddy. Oh my God.
Thanks for letting us know. I don't know what we would have done if you
Yeah,
didn't tell us.
amazing.
Reno, do you
Lord
like?
knows you're not gonna come up and talk to anybody, but
Do you-
thank God you just made your text apparent. Thank you.
Do you like the fact that we got the YouTube chat rocking?
That's what my YouTube chat would do too. Is they'd always be like, "How do I call in?" It's like, motherfucker, it's very
Okay.
obviously on TikTok. I say it's on TikTok
Parker,
a million
I'm gonna
times.
head to bed. I'll shoot you a DM though.
Okay.
Adios.
Adios.
Dubs? W's?
I was more just referring to the fact that it's up there.
Oh yeah.
Today-
I have noticed that. It's tech.
Today I had to put some bad words into, like, I had to type out bad words to block bad words.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'm
Uh.
typing bad words right now. Okay. I think we're gonna do a restart. You can come, you cannot come. Either way works. I'd prefer if you came.
I will probably come, dude. I have to get that one debate. All right, I've been promised. I was promised it. I can't leave without it.
I understand. All right, I'll be back.
All right, love you.
Love you too. He didn't hear that, but that's okay. That live went pretty well, YouTube. Fuck you guys though. I hate you. Sorry. I'm live on TikTok. I can't be saying that.
I'm gonna be repping this tour shirt for a very long time. I just want to let you know.
It's a good tour shirt.
This is
I
a
like-
prized possession. I know.
I like black shirts. Don't know if you've noticed that about me. I wear 3 type of shirts: white, gray, and black.
Yeah.
My hoodies have some variety to them, but
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's a Via raid. Nice.
Hello.
Who the hell's Via?
Kind of like a Mar.
Oh, W. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Miriam.
Hello.
This isn't.
Hello.
This is a troll.
I'm not a
Postbottom,
troll.
so what do you want?
I just want to talk about how Trump is a man and he should be the president forever.
Well, he is a man. I cannot
Good
contest.
accent. It's a good accent.
I don't think a woman should be our
She
president.
sounds like Lee almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lee without the slurring.
Yes, he does sound like Lee. I thought you said Liam, and I was
I
agreeing
don't
because
think
didn't
that
wanna
a
fight, but
woman
he does
should be the
actually sound like
president
Lee,
because we
yeah.
just need a man to lead us.
Yeah, so we should have just like kept Joe Biden.
Okay. It's
Oh.
better than Kamala Harris because it's a man.
Based. Joe Biden's just better than everybody, though. Unfortunately, it's not.
Unfortunately, he mogs.
He's gonna die, and I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
At
up, Big
some
Mac?
point-
What's up?
Trump makes America a worse country.
Yes, he does.
Well, Justin Gaethje wouldn't have beat Ilya Taporia if he wouldn't have held the White House card at the White House, right?
Wait, did Justin
Probably
Gaethje
would've.
win?
Yeah,
Well, fuck
belt
did
to
that happen?
ass.
Well, fuck did that happen?
He won 3-2, 3-1. Sorry.
3-1. It's a 5-round fight.
He
Really wasn't
they
belt to
called
ass
it
at
in the
all.
corner for they called it. His corner called it. Ilya's
Why?
corner called
Why?
it.
Can you? Are you like?
Because he beat him to he's beat his
Okay, we're like really fucking stupid. His corner called it. Why?
I was there. I'm here, by the way, in DC. I interviewed a bunch of people going to that watch party. It was crazy.
Parker, your hair looks like you got struck by lightning. You remember me now, bud?
See, it used to look like that. It don't really look like that anymore.
It
Yeah, I
still
don't know.
kind of does.
No, I mean
Um,
that joke worked like 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to say, you're glazed for Joe Biden. Can I get like a good reason why you like glaze him so much?
I can give you a couple good reasons. Yeah.
No, just one, please. Just one. I don't want to stay here all day.
Yeah, you would have to stay here all day if you actually got me going. The Inflation Reduction Act was really good.
All right. And you say this is the man you want running America. But by the way, I'm 23. I'm of age. You won't get banned. And this is the man you want running America 24/7, right?
365.
Here's
That's
the
unfortunate.
report. There's one Saturday in March where I don't want him running the country.
Yeah. You
No,
heard
yeah,
him,
I mean,
guys.
honestly, I found that funny, but since you laughed, it kind of just ruined my mood.
All right, good. Really quick, have you ever watched Ratatouille?
Okay. Do you see my profile picture? Do you see how there's somebody sitting on my shoulders? Do you see me on a chef's hat? Do you know what that outfit is?
Oh, it's Ratatouille.
That was rhetorical.
Yeah, might have to. Funny laughs are funny. What's up?
Hi.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? Hi. What's up?
I support Donald Trump. He does not make this country worse.
I think he does. I think it's very obvious that he does. I think
Let me
very
hear
little
your
of what he
points
has
first
done.
before I say mine.
Yeah, I think the fundamental American value that I love, Donald Trump is attacking in a lot of different ways. I think that he's incredibly divisive. He's very difficult.
What
to work
fundamental
with.
American value? You're not like specifying.
When he tried to illegally overturn the 2020 election, when he
What
attacked a lot of people.
fundamental American value is that like harming?
Democracy.
Okay, bro. You're not like.
Do you
tapped
think
in, I
democracy is
guess.
a fundamental American value?
That's not what I'm saying. You're like just.
That's what
you're
I'm
not really
saying.
making too much sense. You know.
Okay, tell me what doesn't make sense here. Donald Trump is attacking fundamental American values when he tried to overturn the results of the 2020
How
election
is Trump
illegally. That was
making
an attack
America
on
a worse
democracy.
country to live
Democracy
in?
is a
Not that
fundamental
he
American value,
attacked.
therefore, Donald Trump is
Not that
attacking
he
American
attacked
values.
anything in 2020. How is he making America worse today? Let's lock
Well,
in, bro.
I said that
Use
he's
your
a bad
brain.
candidate because he doesn't stand for any of the fundamental American values. I
Why
was
do you
going
keep
to go
saying
into
candidate? He's
more
the
reasons.
president
You
already,
contested on
nigga.
that. You contested that point, so I'm trying to address why I made that point.
Okay, just move past that first thing. What are your other
You wanna
points?
move
Like,
past
how
it
does he
because you
make your
can't contest
everyday
it. That
life
doesn't make
worse?
sense. Okay, Kai, do you want an answer?
What did you say?
I said you're moving past that point because you can't address it, big dog.
Yes, I literally just did. What are you talking about?
You said I don't care.
I never said that. I said let's move on because you're not making any sense. You're like talking about something that happened almost 6 years ago. We're talking about today, bro. Like how does
Why do
he
you think I
make,
said that?
how does he make your life worse today?
Well, because, he's attacking a lot of people's First Amendment rights. I'm somebody who doesn't agree with Donald Trump. He's an incredibly ineffectual president. He's not going to be able to do almost fucking anything.
You keep talking about like, dude, I'm talking about today, man. We're not talking
Talking
about
about
6
today,
years
too.
ago.
How the fuck is Donald Trump going to be a good president if he can't get anything through Congress? What is he going to do?
You're not really making any sense. Your points are kind of like, no,
Right,
you
I'm
can
not
laugh,
lying.
bro, but your points are like really stupid, to be honest.
You haven't given me the opportunity
You're not
to make
giving
any
any
points.
good
You're not
points.
even asking about any of my points because you can't engage with any of my points. I don't know how you're saying I'm making bad points. Whenever I make a point, you say, I don't care,
let
let's
me
move
hear a
on.
real point on why he's making your life worse today. Like, what
Because
has he
he's
done to
attacking
make your
people
life
for their
worse?
First Amendment rights. I'm somebody who does politics for, some sort of living, kind of. The president attacking people for First Amendment protected speech directly affects me.
Okay. Let's talk about another point.
Okay, can we not talk about that? You see, how can you say it's a bad point if you're refusing to talk about it?
It's because it just, I don't know, man. It's not really like a solid point, to be honest. He
Why is it
never
not?
even, you're saying you realize he literally organized peaceful protests. The Americans and whatnot,
Amazing.
the Americans and whatnot.
Hey, buddy, how old are you?
Yeah, honestly, I just don't think that's a very good
What?
point. honestly.
How old are you?
I'm 19. I was born in 2006, November 25th.
Yeah, fuck you, chap.
I'm almost 19, so.
Why do you think it's a bad point?
Who is saying I'm 16 in
Just shut
chat,
the fuck
bro?
up.
Doesn't matter. Why do you think it's a bad point? Why do you think the
About
Your
what?
bio
About
says
what?
that your bio says that you're 16 is the problem. I don't care though. Move. Come on.
Why do you think that it's a bad point to say that Donald Trump is attacking the First Amendment? Why do you feel like
I'm
that's a bad
not.
point?
I never said that was a bad point. First of all,
You
no.
literally
Let
did
me
say
just.
it's a bad point. You
Let
said
me.
that's
Let
a
me
bad
just.
point.
No,
in the past.
you're not letting me answer on why. Like, I think it's just like
Well, you just
irrelevant
lied,
to
right? So
like
I'm just
how
addressing
he's
the fact that you
making.
did say it was a bad point. I'm
You're
asking
not
why you
letting
think
me
it's a bad
talk,
point.
bro.
Yeah, because you're lying, right? I don't care about you coming
How
up
am
here
I
lying.
lying? Okay, I guess I'm
It
lying
was a
now.
bad point, so I'm
Okay,
asking you
so
why
I'm
you
gonna
thought it was a
answer your
bad point. Now
question.
you're trying to move past it. So
He
why do you think
literally,
it was a bad point?
if you go back and look at all the things, he literally organized. He wanted people to peacefully protest. He never
Amazing. I ate a ham
intended.
sandwich
He
this
never
morning too.
intended for people to ambush the building, man. That's just what they did. He never actually intended for them to, you know, burst into the building, into the chamber, bro. Like that he could not control that. Like, he make no sense.
First of all, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not. I don't really even care what you think about that. But just to indulge you, when people were already breaking into the Capitol, there was already entrance by the Proud Boys into the Capitol, and then Donald Trump, instead of telling people to go home, instead of telling people to be peaceful, he says Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what he needed to save the country. Why do you think that was his first correspondence to the people in the Capitol?
What do you mean? Why was it his first correspondence? I don't know. Maybe because
What do you think I meant?
I mean,
Not a hard question.
I'm not, dude. Let me answer. I thought you talking over me. Holy shit. What's it called? I mean, I agree and disagree. I don't think people should have stormed the Capitol like they did, but when he's saying like Mike Pence should have done that or whatever, dude, you gotta realize that it's so obvious they stole the 2020 election. Like, do you know how many, like, there was literally online voting, there was voting drop
Wait,
boxes,
okay,
there was
buddy.
no actual voting. Like, it was the stupidest
What
shit
should I-
ever because of
What should I
COVID.
refer to you as? What's your name? What should I call you?
Just call me Chris.
Okay, Chris. What did you just say there that responded to anything that I just asked you?
I'm literally answering your question.
What was my question?
He said, how did what he said to Mike Pence, what's it called? Like, why was that the first thing he said to Mike Pence? And I'm answering it.
Yes, but what did you say that answered that question?
I literally am answering why he said that. What are you talking about?
What did you say that answered that question?
I said that he was saying that because it's very obvious the election was stolen, my guy. If you don't think the election was stolen,
But why
you
is
realize
that relevant?
there was 20 million more
You're not
votes
you're
than
not understanding
any
the question.
Democratic candidate in the
Yeah,
past
people are at home,
30
they vote
years.
more, by the way. If they're not going to work, they're going to go vote more. I don't know if that's not rocket science. But just to be clear, the question that I'm asking you is, if Donald Trump didn't want people to be in the Capitol, if he wanted them to be peaceful, if he didn't want people to break into the Capitol, why didn't he tell them to go home instead of stoking the flames against his vice president?
How would he have been able to tell them to go home?
By fucking tweeting it? I don't know.
By tweeting it? You think tweeting it would have done shit, bro?
Yeah. How do you think he told them to go home in the first place?
Okay, pull up a tweet where it says storm the Capitol building. I want to see that.
Did I say, wait,
You're
The
no,
fuck does
what
that
you're
have to do with
basically
anything?
implying is that he told them to storm the Capitol building.
that's
Is
not
what
what
you're
I'm
implying.
implying. I said if Donald Trump didn't want them there, why did he,
He-
instead of
are
telling
you
them to
dumb?
go
I
home,
literally said he
inflame the
wanted them
crowd?
there, bro. He wanted them to
Yeah, weren't you
protest.
crying
He
about
wanted them to
interruptions?
peaceful
You're interrupting
protest.
me. You didn't even
Let me
hear my
talk, bro.
question,
He
big
wanted
dog.
them to
You're just
peaceful
answering
protest.
something. I don't know what you're answering right now because it surely isn't me because you didn't hear my question. Why is
Oh
it
my
the
God,
case?
this guy's so
Why is
stupid,
it
bro.
the case? Yeah, that's why. Oh, I don't
You
want to
keep
talk about that.
talking like you're not
Why
letting
is it the
anyone else
case?
talk, bro.
You talked over my question, big dog. How are you going to answer it if you didn't hear it? So why is it the case that if Donald Trump didn't want them in the Capitol, he told them that Mike Pence didn't have the courage? He was inflaming the crowd instead of telling them to go home.
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. He
I don't
said
believe you
that.
are already.
The reason he said that is, I mean, he was probably proud that they were standing up to the stupid ass
He was
corruption.
proud
I
of
mean,
them
that's
invading the Capitol.
okay. You can keep saying that. He didn't
Might wanna call 'em
fully
Proud
intend
Boys.
or. Let me talk. He didn't fully intend or ask them to invade the Capitol,
was
but
just
he
proud when
wasn't
they did
mad.
it,
He
right?
wasn't mad about them doing it because
He didn't want them to do it. He was just very proud. When
Yeah,
they
he was
did
just
it,
very proud
right?
to see it happening. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
I
not.
didn't want my
You're
kid
like
to play basketball,
sounding
but I was very
unintelligent.
proud when he
You're
picked up the
warping what I'm
basketball.
saying.
You know?
You're warping what I'm saying. I
No, this is
I'm
what you
literally
saying-
said.
said
You You
He
agree that Donald
intended
Trump was
he
proud
intended them to
of the
to
people, right?
peaceful protest, right? But he
Why would he
wasn't
be proud of
mad.
them breaking in then?
You keep talking like you're not letting me talk. Like, can you shut
Uh-huh.
your mouth for like
Do
2
you keep
seconds,
crying
bro?
about it? I can
You
hear your
can-
voice quivering because you're upset about it.
I guess I'm crying. You're just deflecting,
you're on the
bro.
brink.
I'm trying to
Not
answer. You're
deflecting
saying I'm
anything.
crying or something. You make no sense, bro. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Yep.
You
Sorry.
make zero sense. Are you gonna let me answer now? Or are you gonna shut
I'm
up
so
and let me
sorry.
answer? Are
So
you gonna let
do
me
you,
answer
is
now?
it your belief that Donald Trump was proud of the people that broke into the Capitol?
Yes. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure he was.
Aw, buddy, you got
I
my live
agree.
restricted.
Hey, I agree.
I didn't get anyone's live restricted. That was your boy, man.
Really? So when it mentions your name specifically, you don't think that?
I
Do you
didn't
think that
get
was him,
anything.
even though it like named you specifically?
If I restricted it, it would have given me a notification too, my guy.
Yeah, lol. Sometimes it doesn't do that when you're doing misinformation. Lol, 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 lol,
I don't
lol,
comply.
lol.
LML. Wait, hold on. Does that say ring y'all? Okay, sorry.
It says 2016 Emmy. Let BB up. All right, we can do that real quick.
It took you so long to let me up here. Okay. So would you like to hear my reason
Reason for what?
for why Trump for why Trump makes America a better country?
Okay.
So basically it's because he is going to make America as straight as your hair, okay?
My hair's pretty
And
straight.
we all know that that would make everything better. Oh, thank you, Blabbermouth. Sorry, Blabbermouth said that they love me in the chat.
No one fucking said anything.
Okay. No, Blabbermouth did.
Oh,
He
I
said,
love you,
I love
BBL.
you.
I mean BB.
No, I'm BBB. It stands for Blotched Blonde Pussies. Okay. Anyways, so now debate me. So he'll make America as straight as your hair.
Wait, what's a bussy again?
All right, Parker, I love you. I gotta go.
All right, bye-bye.
I don't know. Actually, my son named me this, and it can't change for like 7 days, so I don't really know what to do.
Isn't a bussy a butt pussy?
I don't know. Ask my son. But
Okay, well,
my
yeah,
real name
that's what it is. Okay, so it's a
my
you
real
know,
name
you know,
my
that-
real
that
name
comes-
is
that comes
Lisa
from that-
Biddlebum.
that comes from that gay stuff. You know that, right? That
Goodness,
phrase,
I know.
bussy, comes from.
Yeah, well, I can't change it either way.
So your son's gay.
But I don't even know. He's like infested by the devil. I can't change him.
All right, well, good luck. I love you.
Oh, wait. Oh, thank you.
Listen. I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday, but like I'm still not in the bestest of moods. Okay, so like I'm trying
All
to be
right,
mean about
Parker, I'm
those
going
things.
to debate you for real.
For real? Does that mean that you've debated me
Yeah.
not for real before, or?
Do you not remember me talking about your lightning struck hair?
Oh, hi.
About 15 minutes from now? Yeah, or a while
15
ago.
minutes
you
from
did.
now?
Shut up, shut up. You know what I meant. All right, so really quick, I was debating in public earlier, okay?
I don't care.
And I was at a protest, a
don't
bunch
care.
of complaining liberals,
Okay.
and I was talking to some people, and I came
Don't care.
upon this one guy,
Don't care.
and his claim was that Trump was making money illegally. Can you please tell him? I said I asked them, and they just walked away. Can you tell me, or if you even agree with this, how is he doing that?
The only way that I could associate the only way that I would think that they're referring to would be through the way that he's used his connections as the president of the United States to get like Eric and Trump Jr. Business opportunities with some of the financial backers in the Middle East. That'd be the only way
Okay.
that I could think of it.
So one of their family members came to me and said that he was using the immigrants or he put them with like Cal Fire to fight the wildfires. And
Can I be honest? I don't give a fuck about what you did in public today. I don't care.
Well, I'm adding to the debate just so we could like kind of
We're
add
not-
about it.
This isn't a debate. You're like just asking me
Well, I'm
questions right
getting
now.
ready to debate. I'm just telling you like that that I know what I'm talking about. And they
You know what you're talking about, but you're asking me like what somebody. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Like, do I ever ask you about my other debates?
All right, give me one reason why you hate Trump in that case.
Yeah, man. When he's weaponizing the Department of Justice, I think it's a really bad thing. When he's violating people's rights, I think it's a really bad thing. I think he's a clown on the world stage. I think his rhetoric is abhorrent. I think his tariffs are bad, and I think he's a clown on the world stage.
All right, thank you for the one reason. Can you give me one way that he's shit? What was the thing you said? That
five
he
things.
is obstructing people's rights, I believe is what you said, or something like
Golly.
that. Something like that.
Violating people's rights. Hey,
Violate. Thank you. Yes. Give me one reason how he's doing that. One way how he's doing that.
Yeah, man. So we could look at the JTG case in which 200 some people had their Fifth Amendment rights violated. We could point to the Lyons memo where ICE is doing going into people's homes without judicial warrants. We could talk about Ramesa Ozturk, who got deported, or who they tried to deport on the basis of First Amendment protected speech, to try to revoke her visa on that basis. Talk about Kilmar Barrio Garcia. Yeah.
Okay. And really quick, just my friend has a question. Can you define racism, please? Just really quick. Just define racism in your own words.
No, I don't really have a definition. It's just going to be like treating somebody poorly on the basis of race. I don't really have a good definition for it. A lot of people like throw the like racism has to be systematic. I'm not really bought into that idea, but like the only way someone can't be racist is if it's systematic. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Oh, there you go.
That's all you, buddy. You're the one lagging.
You froze. Your chat froze everything. I saw chat moving, bro.
That's you. Your
Okay.
chat froze. Your phone froze, not me, buddy.
Okay. Like I was saying, so, you cut out for me, at least.
All right, man. If anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Parker, will you please make sure to give Mara my daily I love you to her? Yeah, man, for sure. Screw Bidoo. Thanks for the follow. UFC was the greatest event in American history. Wow. Really? I'll keep that in mind. Are you sure, sir? You don't have narcissistic tendencies. What? You know, like, what's up?
Hold on a second. Bro, amazing show. Did you watch it at all?
Nope.
Walking out, like they were walking out with decorated.
I don't care.
Oh man, it was freaking amazing.
Yeah, man, if anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys come on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Why can't you do normal debate without kicking them? That he was about to just like talk about UFC stuff. I'm not in the mood. What's up?
Hi. I have a
Hello.
joke for you.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a simple joke. What do you call a sad strawberry?
Silent strawberry?
No, what do you call a sad strawberry?
I don't know what.
A blueberry.
If anybody disagrees with the prompt, you guys request enough. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. How is that? Fuck, I got like an hour left. Holy shit. Lexi, thanks for the follow. So,
We are Charlie Kirk.
I have like one rule. You're trolling me. You have to follow me. Lily, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the follow. What?
Okay, I got another one. I got another one. So about this book, this anti-gravity book, and I just can't seem to put it down.
What's up, Hannah? Oh, wow, thanks. Appreciate it a lot, buddy. Thank you a lot. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I can't really say much else. I do like genuinely appreciate that a lot. Thank you a lot. I don't know. I'm not the best gift taker. But thank you.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
How is Trump making the America worse?
How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
17?
What's up? You're so ungrateful. I
Before-
said thank you as much as I could. I don't know. What's up?
Before we talk about Trump, I want your thoughts on something. The Carmelo Anthony situation. Carmelo Anthony and what was the kid's name? Austin?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that situation?
I am super excited to give you my thoughts. But first, why is this important to you?
Just curious, I guess.
That's not an answer to my question. Why is this important to you?
The Carmelo Anthony situation?
Yes. Why is this important to you? Like,
Well,
where
I
are you?
mean, I
Like, where are
live-
you from, for instance?
I'm from Texas.
What part?
I'm from Fort Worth.
Oh, okay. So this like took place in your region. This took place in Fort Worth, no?
Huh?
This took place in Dallas, right?
I mean, it wasn't in Dallas.
Okay, I don't care. Actually, why is this important to you again?
I was just curious, I guess.
I'm gonna
Like,
ask that
it's
question.
not
Why is it
really
important to you? Why is it on your mind? Yeah.
It's on my mind because I don't. It's not like I really want your opinion or I really care about it. I was just wondering.
Why is it important to you? It was important.
It's
to,
not.
Then why did you come up to ask about it?
I mean, it's not that, nor debating about Trump is really significant. Like, what can I do
Then why
about
are
it?
you doing? Then why are you here to do any of it?
Because I do support Trump.
Okay, so then
And
that's
I
important to
do.
you.
Okay, I think it's the situation with Carmelo Anthony is important to me because a lot of people say that he was wrongfully, like it's wrong.
Why is it
and he was
important to
defending
you
himself.
though? Not
Like,
what are
personally?
other people saying? Why is it important to you? I'm super curious because no one's ever been able to give me a reason why they care about it. Besides, unless
I mean, it's not like I knew the guy. It's not like I knew any of them. It's not like I went to their school. You know what I mean?
I think
It's not-
Carmelo Anthony murdered Austin Metcalf. But I mean, the fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
like, this isn't important to you. I'm not sure why you're talking about it. I think you're just letting your algorithm manipulate you for no reason.
I don't. Well, I think that it was wrong, and I think that
Well, I don't think you actually give a fuck. Murders happen every day. The fact that you're focusing in on
I
this
really,
one,
I really don't.
Then
The
why-
only
then
reason
why'd
that
you
I'm
ask me about it?
focusing on it, well, it's all over the place.
it's all
it's
over
all in
your
the news.
algorithm, right? You're letting your algorithm dictate to you.
Well, no, it's all
like
over
what
the
to care
news.
about. No, it isn't.
It's all on lives.
So you're letting your
It's not
algorithm
like
dictate
I
to
care.
what you care about. Yes, you do. That's why you came to ask me about it. It's literally why you came up to talk to me, because you do care about it. You're letting your algorithm dictate to you what you should and shouldn't care about. Don't let these fucking culture wars do that to you, buddy.
But I don't care about it
Then why the fuck did you come up to talk about it?
because I was just curious. So let's talk
Just
about
curious.
Trump.
Why were you curious about it if you don't care about it? I've never been curious about
Because-
something I don't care about.
Because I want to rape your dead grandma and kill a nigger.
These are your guys.
bro, like you got get rid of that mustache, bro. Like you're trying too hard, bro. It's like
Trying
it's
too hard for
embarrassing, bro.
what? What am I trying to look like?
That mustache, bro. It's like just let it go.
What am I trying
embarrassing,
too
bro.
hard for? You said I'm trying too hard. What am I
You're
trying?
trying too hard for that mustache. It's fucking horrible.
How do you know how much effort I put into it?
I mean, bro, just look at it. You're obviously trying to grow a mustache, but you're feminine and it looks horrible.
How do you know how much effort
You're
I
a
put into
bitch.
it? Am I?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, every liberal's a soy boy and gay. You know, I mean, like you're you know, I mean, just
what's your,
I mean,
what's
just
your-
look at.
I mean, like, what's your evidence of that?
And also, real quick about that guy, like saying about
Like,
why do you care? I could ask you the same thing about why do you care about politics?
Well, yeah, because it impacts everybody's life.
Okay, well, I mean, okay, well, yeah, let's talk about Trump.
No, you're
'Cause
too young.
let me say
You're
one thing.
Obviously too young. Wanted to figure out why I was a bitch. You didn't answer that question, so. Be quick.
Hi. Okay, I got one last one. Why did the gym close down?
I don't know.
It didn't work out.
Stop.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How old are you?
So, I am 20.
Why does it say 09?
I just had to put random letters because it wouldn't let me put Levi.
Fireman. What do you want?
So, is it like your goal to sit up here and like cause arguments with people, or are they like
I'm
allowed
not here
to
to
ask you
cause arguments. I'm here to debate.
So why, when that guy asked a question, you asked like, "Is this important to you? Why is this important to you?"
Okay, because
Without- like, why can't you just
there was
answer the
a ton of racial tension around the Austin Metcalf, Carmelo Anthony thing. So I was trying to figure out what his motives were, because it seems to be the people that care about this most are either white supremacists or black supremacists.
All right, that's actually a great answer. Can't really be too mad at that one, but I was just kind of curious as to why, like, you were asking him.
Okay,
why
I
it
got you,
mattered to
buddy.
him.
Yeah, what do you want? Is that what you wanted?
Well, that was honestly just about it.
All right, you thought that answer is valid?
Yep.
Do you know why?
Because you kind of explained it in a way that made sense.
Well, it's because I'm the GOAT. He didn't know. Guys, he didn't know. Thanks, buddy. I love being a cowboy. Ye freaking haw, dude. Thank you so much. I hope I'm not coming off as disingenuous when I say that. I just really don't know how to like thank people. So, I really do appreciate it. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
What's up?
Yo, hello? Yo. Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, hi. Hi, hello. Yo, hi. Oh, wait, cool. Honestly, you're doing the Lord's work. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep going. You're good. But, yeah, and like, very obviously, bro, Trump is making the whole...
For show, twin. For show. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Her archives. Appreciate you. What's up?
Nothing much. What about you?
Yeah, nothing much, yeah. What do you
Yeah,
want?
I want to be a troll. Can I be a troll?
Do you follow me?
No.
Be a troll if you're not following me. Why aren't you a penny more? What? What's up?
Hey, I'm done using the bathroom now.
All right, what do you want?
What'd you say?
What do you want?
No, I'm just calling to tell you good night.
Good night. I felt great. Life is good. I'm in a positive mood, I swear to God. I have 300 people watching me, okay? I gotta be...
Oh.
All right, guys. If anybody disagrees with the prompt, request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Mustache looks like spare eyebrows. That's exactly what they are, actually. Kind of crazy you caught that. Baddie.bills. Thanks for the follow. Are baddie bills like plastic surgery? Get it? Get it? Because baddies get work done on their bodies. Get it? Love you, Lexi. Jason, thanks for the follow, buddy. All right, let's we're gonna pull the chat. Gotta get a basis of my YouTube chat real quick. I don't know what's cracking over there. Did a poll over there. We'll see who they voting for in the midterms. Dems or Repubs? God damn, it's been a lot. It looks like we got a little bit more Dems than Repubs right now. Well, at least the poll right now shows more Dems. I know what you did back in 08. Back in 08. I moved to New Jersey in 08. Is Trump your main focus in life? Nope. I'm going to be a professional basketball player. And don't say that I can't because that would be mean. I am going to be a professional basketball player. I guess I can run the poll over here. What do you... Oh no. No. Poll over here. Go look. TikTok poll is running now, so please participate. I fuck with polls. What's up?
Hello.
Bad answer. What's up?
Yeah, how's it going?
How old are you?
31.
When were you born?
It's 1993.
Where were you born? I'm curious. Where were you born, Charlie? Charlie,
Arlington Heights, Illinois.
For sure, man. Do you know how many mass shootings per capita have happened by trans people?
Counting your...
What, do you think that's funny? I'm asking you a serious question about the issue on guns. So, you think mass shootings are funny? Something that ought to be laughed at? Are we serious right now?
I'm pretty sure you're laughing.
I'm laughing at you, Mr. Kirk. Charlie Kirky. I just bought the Berkey. Charlie Kirky. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Do you disagree with the... Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yeah. You're so mature for your age. I'll have you know that.
How old is she?
You smell so good.
How old is she? She's saying she was 12. It's the best answer I got for that one. Let me up. I have a genuine question. Why can't you ask your genuine question in the comment section? What's this guy's stance on Palestine? I want to follow, but I gotta know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Imagine liking black people. Yeah, they're hot. Black people are hot. My girlfriend's black. Charlie Kirk says vote Democrats. Does he? I haven't heard that one before. Don't be perspiring? What? What? Don't be. Ah. That was literally asking me to come up.
Okay. So, do you think political polarization has gone to an extreme?
Yeah, probably.
Like, what do you think we can do to, like, stop that?
Probably do some political extremism. I'm trolling.
So, like,
We just need to move on from this populist slop, right? Populism's bad. And it's led to these type of things. Where we're so polarized through this stupid ass populist messaging. We need to get a little bit more pragmatic and avoid the populism.
like, do you think we can, like, go down from here
Do I think it's gonna go worse?
or better?
It's gonna get better.
Okay.
Okay. I love you. I love you. Okay. If you don't love me, just say that. Hi, what's up?
What are your thoughts on a 2028 Hunter Biden run?
I'm trying to avoid it. I think it's silly right now, but I think we ought to avoid it if we want to be a serious political party.
I don't see it as too bad of an option, if I'm being honest. All that computer crap was fake anyways. It wasn't even real.
Well, depends on what you mean.
Wasn't
when you
even
say
his
it doesn't
laptop.
well, that's not the. If you want to say that it's not real, the part that you say that isn't real, is that he didn't drop it off at that repair store. Like, that just probably didn't happen. But for you to say like the laptop isn't real, Hunter Biden doesn't even deny the existence of the laptop.
But like, I just think it was kind of a campaign to run against Biden. They
Yeah,
were trying to
it definitely was,
exploit
but
his
like that
son.
doesn't mean that it wasn't real. The laptop was real. People lied about the contents of it, and people, it's obviously the case that people are still lying to this day about where the laptop came from and how it was acquired. But I mean, to that extent, I don't care. Past that, I mean, like, there was nude pictures of Hunter Biden. He did smoke crack. We had prostitutes. Like, these things exist. It's fine. But if we want to be a serious political party, we probably shouldn't be getting candidates that smoke crack or formerly smoked crack and used to sleep with prostitutes as our candidates. I fuck with Hunter. I like Hunter on the media side. He can stay on the media side. I don't want him to do anything more than that.
I mean, but if someone like Trump can get elected,
That I'm not looking for who can get elected. I'm trying to elect the best individual. Hunter Biden is not that, because he is the type of guy that would have sex with prostitutes and would smoke crack.
who would be your ideal 2028?
Ossoff, Newsom, Bashir, Pritzker, Shapiro, Moore.
Like Shapiro, like Ben Shapiro?
The governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that name.
Okay, love you.
See ya.
Boom, boom. Bomba clot wallahi. Bomba clot wallahi. What's up, Chris?
Stupid nigger, I'll rape you. Stupid nigger, I'll.
You know, like your mom had you for 9 months. She
No,
was like,
nigger, I'll rape you.
she
No.
was eating food so that you could have
stupid nigger, no, you-
sustenance. And you come out, and this is what you're doing at 2 in the morning on a. It's Tuesday, right? Or I can't see. Yeah. Or no, it's. Yeah, today's Monday. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, man, if anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys come on up if you guys do agree. So, like, instead of wow. Please, Parky? Nope. Who do you think is the most genuine conservative candidate for president 2028? Genuine? This genuine doesn't work. It's not a question that should be asked. Is Vic 3 better than Hoi 4? No. Hoi 4 Moggs Vic. I like Vic. Don't get me wrong, but Hoi 4 Moggs Victoria 3. Do you really think Newsom is the best pick? Yep. Big fan. Big fan of Newsom. Newsom would be a wonderful candidate. What's up?
Hello. So I'm from Illinois, and I don't hear anything good about Pritzker. Why do you think he'd be good for president?
Yeah, I mean, his housing policy seems to be good. The way that he's trying to like deregulate so that we can get more housing. Crime's been going down substantially since he's taken over as governor, and there has been things that he's done to improve upon that. He is somebody that is pro-business while not giving into like corporate greed. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Awesome, man. All right. We'll see. Joshua Thompson, thanks for the follow. And Gahas Jissy, thanks for the follow. I don't know. Or if you had Death Note, would you use it? No. I use it the same way I would use a gun. What's up?
What's up, dude?
How old are you?
Listen, I know what you.
I love Femboys724. Thanks for the follow. And The American Opinion. Glad that conversation made you want to follow me. Parker loves what? I don't know, man. Love my girlfriend. It's in my bio, right? I love Joe Biden and my girlfriend and everything else. Whatever. It's whatever. Parker46. How do I DM Discord? I'm okay with doing this. I'll put my Discord name in the chat over there. Here. You can add me on Discord. That's my name. If you want to send me a DM, that works for me. He's a good governor and Republicans downstate hate that. Yep.
Dude, I went to another live stream and they were doing the same thing as you did, and I went to go tell my joke and they were being so mean to me because I was a woman.
Well, yeah, I hate women too, but
I'm so sad about it.
yeah.
Parker! Parker!
Yeah.
Parker! But I love you!
No, it's
Why
good.
would you say that?
Well, it's good to hate women. I'm trolling. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Okay.
I don't have any jokes, but I want to tell you that, and I really appreciate your lives. But I'm so sad now.
For sure.
I'm so sad.
Well, I don't hate women, so I hope that makes you
Have a
happy.
good stream.
Also, why do you think Newsom is a good candidate? Mate. Yeah, man. Good on similar reasons to Pritzker, except added benefits. So he's rhetorically better than Pritzker. I am a little bit of a black pill guy. I think a handsome individual will typically do better in the electorate than an ugly individual. That's just typically going to be the case, I think. I think obviously his housing policy is good. His homelessness policy has been good. Like homelessness is down 9% year over year. What else? Obviously, our GDP has grown 40% since he's taken off, which is the fastest. Fastest compared to any country in the world, let alone any state. I'd like him, but he's pro-Israel. I mean, if that's your breaking point, I hate to break it. I hate to break the news to you. You don't have a candidate. Like, if Gavin Newsom is too pro-Israel for you, you don't have a candidate. Gavin Newsom has condemned Israel. He hates Netanyahu. What's up?
What's up?
How old are you?
21.
When were you born?
2005,
1
February
month.
13th.
Awesome, man. Do you disagree with the prompt?
I do.
All right, do you want to hear why I think this? Or you want to tell me why you disagree?
Well, the way I like to approach this is to pick a policy.
I was going to give you 5 reasons, 5 things that Trump has done that makes America worse. Or you could tell me why you give me a reason why you think he's doing it bad.
All right, you can give me the reasons.
Yeah, man. So when Donald Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice, I think it's a really bad thing. Are you out? What are you out of breath from? Are you masturbating? What's happening?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about that. That's what I'm talking about. Are you out of breath? What are you out of breath from? Are you good? Can you stop doing that?
I'm not breathing particularly hard.
Yeah, you're breathing particularly loud. Oh, fuck. And you're still doing it. Okay. Yeah, that continues. I'm not going to have you all. It's fine, though. Okay, yeah. When Donald Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice, I think that's a really bad thing. When he's violating people's rights, that's a really bad thing. I think he's a clown on the world stage. I think his terrorists are bad, and I think his rhetoric is abhorrent.
What rhetoric?
What rhetoric? Yeah, like the rhetoric where he called for the death of 6 U.S. Members of Congress. Fuck, why did you... Sorry.
What did I what?
You're allowed to breathe. It's okay.
I'm not familiar with calling for the death of 6 U.S. members of Congress. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, Donald Trump. So he calls them the seditious 6. Mark Kelly seems to be like the head honcho of it. Holy shit.
Well, maybe if you just like focused on talking, it would be.
But if you focused on not going, yeah, that would be great because I just hate the sound so much. So can you do that for me? Or like mute? Either way works for me.
I'll tell you what, Parker, I'll mute.
Okay. Yeah. So when the seditious 6, as Donald Trump calls them, they put out a post in which they said, if you're part of the military, you have the obligation to deny unlawful orders. And Donald Trump kind of quote tweeted that, but it was on True Social, obviously. And he said these people were guilty of treason. Then he later said that treason is punishable by death. And then he also reposted a different truth that says, hang them, George Washington would.
Why did he say that they were guilty of treason?
Because they were saying to not follow unlawful orders.
And this is in reference to the immigration stuff, right?
Nope. In reference to the military. In reference to the boat strikes that were happening that were...
Iran?
Nope. The boat strikes.
Venezuela?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to look into it.
Okay.
Why would you say that Trump is violating people's rights?
No, hold on. Okay, if it is the case that Donald Trump did everything I just said he did, would that be a really bad thing?
Well, it depends. It would depend on whether they were actually committing treason.
I said if they did everything I said they did, if everything I said was true, would that be a really bad thing?
Well, you didn't say whether they were committing treason or not.
I told you what they were doing. He took what they were doing as treason. So if they did what I said they did, if everything I said was true, would that be a bad thing?
If they were not committing treason, would it be
I
a bad
just
thing?
asked you a question, man. If they did everything that I said they did, do you think that what Donald Trump did would be bad? Or what he said would be bad?
Like I said, you did not say whether or not they committed treason.
Okay, I told
is
you
the
what they
important part.
said. I told you what they said. He took what they said as sedition. Okay? Now,
Well, you said what they said, but we don't know about what they were talking about and whether
I
they
do
were
know what they
correct.
were talking about. I told you what they were talking about. It seems to be in the reaction of the illegal boat strikes that were taking place, but regardless, they didn't even specify boat strikes. All they said was that you have a duty to not follow unlawful orders.
Yeah, I mean, again, we don't know whether or not what the seditious six said about the military operations was correct.
Wait, no,
I mean, we're
no, no,
going in
no,
circles.
wait,
I'd like
by
to
the
move
way,
into
by the way,
the right
they
thing.
weren't even talking about specific. When they, like in the video, they didn't mention a single specific action. Okay, all they said was if you are a member of the military, you have a duty to not follow unlawful orders. Now, if Donald Trump called that sedition, and then also said that sedition is punishable by death, would you say that that's a bad thing for Donald Trump?
Again, look, Parker, I know you kick people for the slightest infraction, and I actually want to talk to you.
But you know, this has been a terrible conversation. I've still kept you here, right? I just need you to answer the question, right? Would it be a bad
But
thing?
again, I
if,
keep saying something and you're not responding to what I'm saying, so we're going in circles.
Okay, yeah, let's see. What have you said that I haven't responded to?
I'm saying the important part is the military operation that the Democrats were referring to, and whether
In the video, they were not referring to any one specific military action. All they were saying that is if you are part of the military, you have an obligation to not follow unlawful orders. How the fuck are you breathing so hard?
Okay, so they weren't referring to a specific military action.
They didn't mention one in the video.
And then Trump says,
I can read exactly what Trump said. Trump said
that
it's
it's
called
treasonous.
he says it's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors to our country should be arrested and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. President DJT. And he followed that up by saying seditious behavior is punishable by death. And he reposted somebody that said, hang them, George Washington would.
well, if the Democrats were referring in general to Trump's policies,
they weren't referring to
regarding
Donald Trump.
military action,
They didn't mention Trump at all.
you would have to
All
extend that
all they said was, if you are a member of the military, you have an obligation to not follow unlawful orders, which is a true statement.
you would have to extend that same description of what they said about Trump's policies to what Trump said about them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so one of them said something that was totally true and good, which is if you're part of the military, you should not follow unlawful orders. That's a good thing. You shouldn't, right? How the fuck are you breathing so? Okay. So that's what they said. You have an obligation not to follow unlawful orders. That's their statement. That's a good statement to make. Donald Trump says that statement that they made was seditious, and that these people were guilty of sedition, and that sedition is punishable by death. Do you
No, but
need
he
it in
wasn't
the form
referring
of?
to this-
Do you
He
need
wasn't
it?
referring to the specific statement. You can't prove that.
Oh, I can't prove that.
He was probably referring to Democrats in general.
Oh no, he wasn't here. I'll help. No, shut up. I'll help.
You can prove that he was referring specifically to those statements.
do you
and
see-
only those statements. Only
Yep.
those statements.
Do you see this?
Okay, go ahead.
You see this link right here? This is the post. Do you see the link on my? I know
Yeah,
you're
I see
fat,
it.
but do your eyes not work too? Is there too much fat covering your eyes? What's happening?
Look, don't get pissy because your usual tactics aren't working.
Buddy,
Parker.
no, it's the fact you're going like this, and you've been doing it the whole time. It's been so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
people in the chat said that they can't hear anything.
I'm not asking if they can hear it. I can hear it. I'm saying that's disgusting. Okay, I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, you might have schizophrenia, Parker, because you're the only one who can hear it.
My recording has it. You know, do we need to listen to it on recording?
Well, you know what, Parker? Why don't we focus on the
No, hold on.
task at hand here, which is talking about Democrats destroying
Yep,
the
I'm in
country.
no rush. I'm actually in no rush. It's the fact you're going like this.
Yeah, I know you're in
And
no
you've been
rush,
doing it the whole
'cause
time. It's been so fucking
like
disgusting.
the Democrats,
Do you hear?
that
Okay.
Trump was
People in
referring
the
to,
chat said that
you don't care about the country.
Do you hear?
No sense of duty
No,
or
listen.
honor.
Just listen to the thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Responsibility.
Post. Do you see the link on my? I know you're
Yeah, I see
fat,
it.
but do your eyes not work too? Is there too much fat covering your eyes? What's happening?
Look, don't get pissy because your usual tactics.
Link on my. I know
Yeah,
you're
I see
fat,
it.
but do your eyes not work too?
Yeah, I didn't hear any breathing.
If you didn't hear
I
me
breathed
breathing.
in once. I breathed in once.
If you don't know, buddy, it's and you've been doing it the whole time. But regardless, okay. So in this post, Donald Trump is referencing a Washington Post right here, and he says it's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors to our country should be arrested and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. President DJT. Okay, that's what it says. This link right here was a link to the to an article that was referencing the video.
Yeah, that still doesn't prove that his statement was pertaining specifically and only to those statements.
Okay, what do you take it to? What do you take it to hold? Like, what do you think this? Why do you think he incorporated this link here?
Well, probably because it shows them. Shows what they look like.
Why would it show them? Well, it wasn't a picture; it was an article. Why would it show them?
I thought you said it was a video.
That link was an article. I've been clear on that. That article was about the video.
Okay. Again, what was your question? Your question, Parker? Would you like to move on to how Trump is violating
No,
people's rights?
I. Are you not embarrassed?
Am I not embarrassed of what?
It's the way that you've performed so far
Performed like debating?
during this conversation. Yes. Are you not embarrassed?
Why would I be embarrassed?
Because you've been so bad.
How I?
What? Okay. How else would you interpret that post? And when it's in reference to an article that is talking about what those people were talking about, how else would you have interpreted that link that was added there?
Interpreted it by that he was referring to those politicians. Not.
Of course he was. Yeah, and he was referring to the actions that they did by saying that you have an obligation not to follow unlawful orders.
Perhaps the actions that they've done.
Yeah, he was referring to the
across
specific
time.
action. No, he wasn't referring to actions across time.
Well, he didn't say that he was referring specifically to those
What gave
actions,
you the implication that he was referring to actions across time? Across time. What gave that implication?
because he didn't say otherwise. I mean,
Do you
again,
thi-
this
do you
is
think it-
semantics, Parker.
Do you think it was?
Let's say.
No,
let's say
no,
you're right.
no. Do you think it was? Do you think it was just coincidence?
Coincidence that he put a link with an article that had the people that he was talking about in it. That
Not just
happened to
had
have
the people
certain
that were talking about it.
statements?
It was talking about what those
That
people
you're
said
making
in the
conjecture
video.
that he was talking about those statements?
No, of course he was. That's why he quote tweeted the article.
I mean, again, let's concede your point.
Well, you have
Okay,
to.
let's say that he was referring specifically to those statements. Trump believes that his military actions are fully just. So, with his
sedition?
worldview, that
No.
would be
What is sedition?
that would be treason. And whether
what is
it's
sedition?
responsible
What is sedition?
It's treason.
What is sedition?
It's treason, right?
Do you think that's a definition of the word sedition? What do you take the word sedition to mean?
Betraying your country.
All right. If that's, well, I can work with that definition. That's fine. I don't think that's not
if
right.
you know
but,
the definition,
but we can work. No, we can
and
work with that
that's not the
definition. We can work with the
definition, why don't
definition.
you
We can
just
work with the
tell me?
definition. We can work with that. That's fine. When these people, all they said was that you have an obligation to follow unlawful orders. How are they betraying their country?
I would say, if I was Donald Trump, I would probably say that they.
I'm asking you, Connor.
Do I think that they were betraying the country? I don't know, because I'm not familiar with these military operations.
They didn't refer to any military operations, dumbass. I've been clear about this.
Oh, they were just saying that just for the fuck of it, for no reason.
No, it was in
They just
reference to
They just
all
woke
the,
up and decided to
it
say
was
that
in
for no
reference,
reason.
Connor. It was in reference to the illegal actions that Donald Trump had done, but they didn't.
Oh, so they were referring.
They didn't mention a single action in particular. All they said was, if you are a member of the military, you have an obligation to not follow unlawful orders.
But they were referring to Trump's military action. Like,
they didn't make a single reference to any of it, actually. No reference to any of it.
obviously, they said what they said for a reason, correct?
Yeah, they were reminding people of their oath.
Why? Why were they doing that?
Oh, because it's important that people uphold the Constitution.
But why did they choose to say that when
Do
they
you
said
not
it?
think that it's important to uphold the Constitution?
I do think it's important to uphold the Constitution. Why did they say it when they said it?
Oh, you know,
You're
they
playing
had time.
dumb right now.
Well, no, they had time, man. They had time. Do you have any evidence to show otherwise? The reality of the situation is, Donald Trump
Democrats
called
only
upon...
cite the Constitution when
Donald-
it benefits their agenda.
That's not true. We cite the
Literally the
Constitution
only time that
all
they cite
the
the
time. We cite it all the time, Twinsky, okay? It just happens to be the case that we're the only political party in America that actually follows it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Republicans love violating our Constitution. But before we talk about that, you recognize that Donald Trump's rhetoric is dangerous and bad?
Is there more rhetoric?
I can't talk to him anymore, actually. Twinsky? Yeah, I say Twinsky. Well, there's no E at the end. It's just Twin SKI. What's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, cool. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, dog. I enjoy the whatever. I enjoy the conversation, but I do have one actual question.
Okay.
Why do you what's it called? Why do you believe in like presidential candidates, I guess, or like
candidates that are pro-Israel? Like, I guess just in my view, like, if the Democratic Party puts up another candidate,
don't want to vote. I probably will vote. I probably will vote for whoever the Democratic nominee is, but it's gonna be like against every like bone in my body type shit.
For sure. Why do you hate Israel?
Why do I hate Israel? Because they committed a genocide, and also the
Well,
country
but
wasn't there in 1940.
Listen,
Oh my
but they
God.
just didn't, though. I have plenty of criticisms for Israel. But they just didn't commit a genocide.
Amnesty International is wrong. You're telling me every like genocidal whatever
The
fucking
UN,
organization.
the
that,
UN
like,
is who we look at for whether or not somebody's committing a genocide.
well, the UN is captured by the US and does exactly what the US tells it to like all the fucking time. Like,
The UN condemns us all the time. Like, they condemned us when we captured Maduro. They condemned us during our boat strikes. I believe they have condemned us over some of our strikes in Iran.
you're telling me the UN hasn't labeled Gaza a genocide?
No. Because it probably isn't.
So do you think what's happening in Gaza is right then? Like, let's not argue about that.
No,
Let's
it's
talk
really
about that.
sad. It's really sad and, not optimal, for sure.
So do you not optimal? Do you think Israel is wrong? Like, do you think Israel is right in what they're doing?
Israel had to go in after October 7th.
Did Israel have to carpet bomb all of Gaza and make sure there were almost no buildings left and like kill a bunch of children like on purpose? They do that on purpose.
Well, yeah, so that hasn't really been proven.
It has been proven.
It hasn't. The fact that you were citing the fact that you were citing Amnesty International for whether or not Israel's committed a genocide is already telling me what level we're at.
I mean, I really just said that off the top of my head. Like I'm just
listen. Israel's done a lot of bad actions. The reality of the situation is they also succumb to world pressures. Okay, Israel's
when
they
almost never do. They literally just struck Biden. Beirut to stop the U.S. from arguing
under
for
Biden.
whatever.
Under Biden. Yes.
What did Biden do that Trump did different? Or okay. Wait.
Yeah. So that was a stupid question.
Wait. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, because I was really
other
dumb.
than letting Netanyahu, other than striking Iran, what did he do that was any different
that's not where
in
I was
Gaza?
going. In Gaza specifically, yes. This isn't even a hard question.
2,000-pound bombs?
Red line in Rafah, 2,000-pound bombs. Obviously, yeah. There was a partial arms embargo in that red line in Rafah that made sure that there was 1 million people evacuated
But the
outside.
money never stopped.
Rafah. You're asking me what he did different, and then you just don't listen.
Okay, I'm listening to you, and I hear what you're saying,
No,
but
you
it
don't.
really
Wait,
doesn't.
you're asking for what's different, but then you don't care about what's different.
Okay.
Listen, there's plenty of morally condemnable things about Israel. Okay, this isn't a question for me. Okay, what happens to the West Bank is really bad. And I think the fact that they captured the Golan Heights is not a good thing. I think that they could have performed better in what's a war crime?
Capturing the Golan Heights, the West Bank? Isn't that a war crime? Like that entire settlement, isn't that a war crime? Gang, I just can't believe that you're not calling it a genocide. Like, I understand
it just isn't. Okay, yeah. Can you prove to me the intent? Can you prove to me the intentful aspect to kill in part or in whole a group of people based on their race, ethnicity, or religion?
Are you gonna take statements from Israeli leadership as fact or?
As fact, I'm going to take the statements as statements. I don't as fact.
Well, I mean, I'm not at a computer
Listen,
right now. I
if you want to have an Israel conversation, we can do this. Okay, we'll just do it offline. All right. You can come to my Discord. We can debate about it. Okay.
Well, it really doesn't. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna unfollow after this because you sound like a lib who supports Israel. Like it sounds insane.
For sure.
You support Israel.
For sure, yeah. But a lot of morally condemnable things that they've done, for sure.
So, you just think the war in Gaza, it's basically an extermination campaign. They literally,
No,
they leveled the entire city.
I'm curious. If it's an extermination campaign,
How have they been
then why
looking
did they
for
only
people?
kill, if it's an extermination campaign, why did they only kill 70,000 people?
Why did they only kill 70,000 people?
Yeah, do you not think they had the ability to kill all 2 million people inside Gaza? Do you think they didn't have that ability? If it's really an extermination
of course,
campaign.
They have nuclear weapons. They have the ability to end the fucking world. Of course they didn't, though.
Not even just nukes. Actually carpet bombing civilians. You don't think that No, if they actually wanted to kill all the people inside of Gaza, they absolutely could have. That's not their intention.
Of course they can't kill everybody in Gaza yet.
Well, you said it is an extermination campaign.
If you bomb indiscriminately in an area and you know that there are children there and you know that there are civilians there, how is that not
What's
just
giving you
killing
the
people?
idea? It is killing people.
they
When people
do
die,
that.
when
Because
people
they do
die,
that.
when people get killed, there's just killing happening. That's
Yeah.
we have an intellectual
It's
problem.
wrong and it's fucked up. What are you talking about? I don't understand how you...
Is all death wrong? Is all death wrong?
When it happens when it's not justified, like when there's no reason for it.
No,
there's
not
no
all,
reason
not all
for
death
it.
is wrong. Okay, people can get killed and it's reasonable.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Self-defense,
I
but
think-
these aren't
I think-
self-defense
listen,
strikes. Self-defense airstrike on a child.
No, they're
lol.
taking-
self-defense
You think that
sniper
they're
that
wait?
snipe a child in the
I'm
head.
just super
lol.
curious. Do you think they actually do airstrikes on children? Do you think that's like their
They
intent?
do.
No,
They-
yeah.
okay.
Provide a source
Obviously
that was
you
like
can't fuck-
Israel intentionally did an airstrike on a child. Can you do that for me?
If you airstrike an area and you know that there are civilians there, then how is that not an evil fucking action? I'm confused
Wait,
what you're
are you
arguing right now.
are you not aware of Israel doing so many actions to make sure that the people inside of
Holy
Gaza
shit.
have ability to evacuate this
They send you
areas in
text
which
messages. Like
text
they
messages,
tell you to leave,
text
and then they
messages,
just
roof-
do it anyway. Is
te-
that cool?
they're warning people that they're going to strike.
And then you kill a fucking 11-year-old, and then you say like,
Buddy,
"Oh, you were there.
buddy,
I told
when
you to
they-
leave."
When they
What?
are giving text messages
warned
with
them.
plenty of warning, okay, roof knocking for anybody inside of a building, before strikes come, these are good things. Leaflet
And then they,
drop,
yeah,
leaflet
they probably
droplets.
are, but then they murder
These are-
everyone in the building anyway.
They give them the ability to escape.
So you're
They are-
saying they are killing themselves, or they just
I'm
choose
not
to
saying
die?
that they're
Like what?
killing themselves, but to make the claim that like Israel isn't taking precaution to make sure that there's limited civilian death is it's wrong.
Are you making the claim that they're not intentionally striking civilian areas where they know civilians are?
Striking civilian areas, that doesn't really mean much.
Where they know civilians are.
The whole Gaza Strip was a civilian area. Striking civilian
Okay,
areas
so they're
doesn't mean
striking
much.
in specific places they know civilians are.
Yes, but when they do that, they make sure that there is roof knocking, text messages going out, leaflet droplets, pamphlet
Oh, but
droplets.
then they destroy the entire block anyway. Wait a
That's
minute.
why they
I
did
literally
the,
saw-
that's why they do the
fine?
leaflet
That's fine with
droplets.
you?
That's why they do the
Oh,
leaflet
the
droplets and the
leaflet
roof knocking and the text messages. That's why they do that.
So in your mind, it's chill if they kill everybody in the block anyway after
No,
that?
they
Like,
may,
I'm
they
confused.
Can you give me
Is that
can
justified?
you,
Does
can
that
you give me
justify the
no, yeah,
murder
can
of
you,
everybody
can you
on
give
the
me
block?
can you give me a scenario, Noah, where actually they killed everybody that was on a block, they didn't give any forewarning? Can you give me a scenario in which that happened?
You
I'm
want
trying,
like
I'm trying to be chill with you, but the fact of the matter is you're out like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, can you give me a scenario in which Israel killed
Israel doesn't collapse entire buildings on top of people.
Can you give me any time in which Israel destroyed an entire block without any forewarning?
Without any forewarning. Yeah, they warn people before, so then people like you and they can go and say, "Oh, we warned them."
Buddy,
So yeah, we can just kill everybody.
Not to say that. Wait, I'm
Most-
sorry.
wait a minute.
Wait, no. Are you under the assumption that the people inside of Gaza have no agency? Is that the assumption that you live under?
They're humans. Of course they have agency. Of course
Okay,
not.
so when they get these warnings, what do you expect out of them? Do you expect them not to react, or do you expect them to react?
Yeah, I expect them to react. I don't expect Israel to fucking murder them and just.
Well, no, Israel's making
Like
sure
what?
that Israel's making sure that they don't murder them by giving them giving them the
But
forewarning.
then they still do. But then they still
you
do.
have no evidence of that.
I have no evidence that Israel kills civilians on purpose. I
That's
have no
not my that's not my claim that they're destroying an entire block without giving any forewarning. That was your claim.
I didn't say that they didn't give forewarning.
Yes,
I
you
never
did.
said that.
You
When did I
said
say that?
you said did you say that like don't actually take care of the whole block? Yes, I mean I am saying that. They destroy buildings. A lot of buildings got destroyed. It's
Gang,
gonna
I'm
take
s- okay, and I
a lot
literally
of
said
it's gonna
if
take
you
a lot of
give
effort to
forewarning, that
rebuild
doesn't
Gaza.
mean it's
I think
okay.
Israel's has its faults 100%, especially in this two-state solution, which is necessary.
Israel wants to build on top of Gaza, and so does Trump. Like Biden.
Do you see any?
also
Do you wait?
supported
Okay. Do you see any evidence? Do you see any evidence that Israel is going to like do any type of takeover over Gaza, like through civilian occupation? Do you see any of that happening?
Didn't they literally like just take more of Gaza like the other week?
Nope. Only through military action, not through like settlements or anything. There's no settlements going to Gaza, correct?
You don't think the military action is maybe like a precursor to something that's going to happen later?
I mean, to be fair, it's been almost 3 years. I mean, how much later is it going to get?
They've been, bro. What is your claim right now? Like, is your claim really that this war is
honestly,
justified?
I'm just countering everything that you're saying. Rather, like.
I said that.
Listen, because like I said, Israel's got a lot of things that I can shit on them for. But if you're just gonna make wrong statements, I mean, I'll just correct you.
The wrong statement that they're committing a genocide that
is incorrect. That's not backed up by the
Okay,
UN, in which that is who I respect as the international organization for.
the one that you only listen to the UN, the one organization.
For genocide claims, yeah. For something as important as that, which has been studied by the UN extensively, and they're coming to the conclusion that they cannot determine whether it's genocide. Yeah, no.
So when I say it's not justified to kill people, like, okay, like,
wait, hold on. I don't think it's justified to kill civilians.
No, when I say it's not
should be-
justified after you, okay, you drop the leaflets and everything. it's still not justified to murder
Okay.
people after that.
What's
It's still fucked up.
what's the reason for dropping the pamphlets, Noah?
To make sure people leave, and then they don't leave, and then they fucking kill them anyway.
Why don't
what
they
are you
leave?
arguing for?
Why don't they leave?
Why don't they leave? I don't know. Am I in the mind of every fucking thousands of people
I don't know.
they've
It,
killed?
it
Didn't
seems
you
like
just
you're.
say they
It,
killed
seem,
70,000 people?
it seems like you're in the mind of the Israelis that are doing it, right? So I don't know why you can't be in the mind of the Palestinians when they are cousins. So
They're not cousins at all. They come from Europe. Netanyahu is Polish. What are you fucking saying? Holy shit.
are you under the assumption that Jews aren't native to the Levant?
Being Jewish, the religion?
Nobody's talking about the religion, buddy.
Are you saying that Netanyahu is native to the Levant?
I'm saying that Jews are native to the Levant.
All Jews in the fucking religion are native to the Levant.
Not speaking about the religion. Made
So
that clear.
Jewish as an ethnicity?
As a racial ethnicity, yep.
Okay, but is that how they see it? Does every Jew have a right to return? Do Palestinians have
Yes.
a right to return?
All Jews have the right to
Do
the state. Yep.
Palestinians have a right to return?
Yeah, they probably should.
No. Oh, but they probably should, but they
Yes,
don't.
this is a criticism of Israel I have, buddy. You just never asked for any criticisms of Israel. You just wanted to dick suck about
Well,
it.
buddy. Your criticism of Israel
You were
is that
hoping-
it's
wait, you were-
okay if
you
they
were
kill
ho-
people.
you were-
It's
you
okay
were
if they kill
hoping-
people. That's what you're saying. It's okay if they kill people if they warn
Yeah,
them first,
there
huh?
are
If they
peop-
warn them first, it's
yes,
cool.
there are
okay?
people that are justified to be killed. Yes, members of Hamas deserve to die.
Yeah. But are there 70,000 members
Nope.
of Hamas? Not
Nope.
even close.
And I'll
Yep,
criticize.
Not
and
even
I'll criticize.
close.
Wait, do you know what the combatant to non-combatant ratio is? Of death?
According to Al Jazeera, it's 83%.
Here's just the most biased source in the region, buddy.
Al Jazeera is the most biased source
In the region, yes.
Okay,
No,
what is
listen.
it then? According to who? What is it? According to who? What is it? Tell me.
We have a problem where you're making
It's
claims
according
about,
to an
you're-
IDF leak.
You're making a claim about like combatant or like, oh, they're killing so many civilians, but like you don't even like know a combatant to non-combatant ratio.
You
Listen,
just said they killed
like
70,000
like
people.
like
I said the
said-
civilian casualty rate is 83%. What is it then? What's the
Wait,
right one?
Where are they getting that info from?
It was an Israeli leak, an IDF leak.
An IDF leak.
Yes.
I don't.
Where's your evidence? That's the only
Where's my
thing we
evidence of
got.
what?
What is it then? What is it then?
That's not the only thing we got.
What is it then? Tell me. What is it then?
Yeah, it seems to be closer to like 1.8 to 1.
1.8% is the civilian casualty rate.
Are you fucking stupid as shit? 1.8 to 1. What do you think that means?
To one person?
Yeah, 1.8 civilians to 1 militant. Which isn't great, but you put it on
What
perspective.
the fuck?
When you put it in perspective, it's not as crazy as it might seem. This is kind of similar to how
Killing a
most modern
civilian
wars
for
have
every
been.
Hamas member you kill?
Yes, that is the combatant to non-combatant ratio because Hamas hides within the civilian population.
So that's the justification for just murdering people.
No, there's not a justification for it.
But you said if you warn them first, then it's cool. Like, what are you fucking saying?
Wait,
Like,
I'm not saying that it's like
is
cool
it
that these people are.
justified
I'm not
if
saying
it's-
that it's.
if- so
I'm not
if
saying
you
that it's
warn them
cool
first,
that
it's
these people die, Noah. I never
it's
said that it's.
justified if you warn them first.
Yes. Under international law, yes.
Collapsing a child in a building is okay if you warn them first. Shooting a child in the head is okay if you warn them first. Israeli snipers shoot children on purpose.
Shooting children is not okay. Yeah,
So you don't think they do that?
I would love to see the report that you're referring to on the, because I mean I've read a couple reports about them shooting children. Do you know where the source information of that is?
Yeah, doctors in Gaza.
And how can they attribute whether it was intentional or unintentional?
There was this one doctor in Gaza. This
Okay,
interview
so
really.
I'm gonna try it again. How does a doctor know whether it's intentional or unintentional?
If multiple children come in after the other, days.
So I know
days.
the report that you're referring to. A doctor said that she saw I think 4 kids come in all at like around the same time. So once again, how is a couple children coming in? I'm not saying there isn't like a lot of civilian death. Once again, you're mistaking me. but is it the like? How is a doctor supposed to know whether it's intentional or not? Can she like track the bullet trajectory and like, oh, it hit him in the leg? That means it had to have been intentional. It's like, huh, what are we doing?
If a bunch of children come in one day and they were shot in the leg, and then a bunch of other children come in one day and they were shot in the arm, and then a bunch of other children come in one day and they were shot in the head.
Do you want to quantify
Isn't
a
that
bunch for
fucking
me?
weird? What?
Do you want to quantify a bunch for me?
My man, like, I'm in my car right now. Like,
Just,
I'm
just
not
quantify
at a-
what you mean when you say a bunch.
Buddy, I don't fucking know. More than 2.
I know you don't know. Oh, 2 is okay.
My man, you're
No,
literally
I
saying it's
wouldn't-
okay
I
if they
wouldn't
kill
say-
people if they fucking warn them first. They killed 70,000
they're-
people, and
wait,
you
the
literally
goal-
just said
when
the
they warn them.
combatant to wait a
Noah,
minute.
Noah,
Oh my- what?
if they're warning people, what is their goal? Why would they warn people? What are they trying to do when they do that?
Why do you think they fucking warn
No-
people? So
Noah,
you can go
Noah,
online and you
I'm
can be
gonna
like,
a-
oh,
I'm
it's
gonna ask
not-
that question again. Wait, for whatever reason that they're doing it, like if the reason
they
is
do that so
wait,
they can
is-
get
is-
funding from the
wait, if-
fucking U.S.
If
and
the
so my
reason,
taxpayers
wait,
can pay
that's
for it.
that means that your funding is working as intended. Okay, if the reason that they're doing it is to make sure that like public sentiment isn't against them, whatever the case
Yeah,
is,
that's a fact. They do.
that if that's the case, that means that our funding is working. Okay, that means that our funding is holding them to some norms and ethics
No,
throughout
it
this war.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
70,000 fucking.
Dumbass,
That means
if
it works.
Wait, you just,
that means
what
it
you
works.
just said. No, I want you to think about what you just said. The reason that they are warning people is so that we can give, or so that people like me
And
can
then they
justify.
do it anyway. They don't care. They just do it. It's a
That's-
fucking.
Wait,
like,
what are they warning the people of? What are they warning them of?
Airstrikes, things that are gonna kill them,
Okay.
and they kill them anyway. Then they kill
Wait,
them anyway. It doesn't
Wait,
fucking
when,
matter.
when
It's-
you're
it
saying
doesn't
when you
fucking
say
matter.
they're killing them, wait, hold on. This is a really stupid point that you're trying to make. When you say they kill them anyway, they're warning them so that they can avoid killing them, right?
And then they know that they know that all of them aren't going to be able to fucking leave the area. Then they just do the airstrike anyway.
How are you,
How
how
is
are
this
you
an
aware?
argument?
How are you aware of the Israeli state of mind in that situation? Like, you understand they give them
Because they
plenty
just
of
kill
forewarning.
them anyway, and they kill
You're
insane
saying
amounts of
kill
children
them anyways.
anyway.
Their goal by warning them is to
No,
make
it
sure
wasn't.
that these
Their
people
goal is
don't
not to
get
save
killed.
these people's lives. They
It's
don't
not
give
to
a fuck about
it's not
these
to
people's
save
lives.
them. It's to make sure that they don't
Yeah,
die
exactly,
unnecessarily.
Yeah, they don't care about saving them. They're
Well,
just gonna
because
fucking
you
kill
don't
them
have
anyway.
to. It's not saving them. They're just making sure they don't die unnecessarily.
And then they kill them unnecessarily anyway.
Wait, buddy, they're giving them the warning so that they don't die unnecessarily. When you're saying,
And then
well,
they
they kill
kill them anyway.
anyways. What do you think an airstrike is? Do you think an airstrike is like I look down
The
as
only
I'm,
reason
Wait,
they
no, hold on.
give that
Do you think, like,
warning
when- do
is
you
so
think, like,
that
when-
people like
No,
you
I'm
can
curious.
go
I'm
online and
curious.
then argue
Noah.
for the killing of civilians and
Noah,
children.
buddy, when they are flying
reason.
overhead, do you think like they're looking down and they're like, oh shit, I can see somebody. Let's not drop the bomb. No, they get their orders. After
They
the
know there
release-
are fucking
after-
civilians there, and
after
they
the
know where
release-
there are civilians.
How would
What
you
are
know that?
fucking
How do you
talking
know that they know that?
These people have basically the exact same technology as the U.S. Are you arguing that the
Noah,
U.S.
how
doesn't
do
know
you-
where they're
how do you-
dropping fucking
Wait, no.
bombs?
How do you know like whether or not there's like 10 people inside that building? So say they're going down, they're trying to destroy a single like building that was used for whatever, right? And they're just flying from a couple thousand feet in the air. How are you supposed to look down
Well, your
and
chat's
know?
being racist.
That's what
How
they
are you
do, buddy.
supposed to know?
Yeah, how are they
Because
supposed to
they
know?
know that there are fucking people there.
So they're supposed to
What are you
know because
talking
they're
about?
supposed to know? That's not an answer to the question, dumbass.
If you're fucking trying to conduct a war and trying to kill people, yeah, it is actually
No,
on you to
wait,
not
wait,
kill insane amounts of civilians and kill 70,000 fucking civilians.
If they were just
What?
trying to kill people, then they wouldn't give them warning. They can kill people without U.S. support. You understand?
They
we
give
don't,
them warning so they have fucking so they can run interference. So people like
run
you
interference.
can run interference.
That means that the warning,
Yes.
that means that the warnings are a good thing, buddy.
No, they're not a good thing because
Okay,
they don't
so-
work.
so
they
you
don't
reckon-
work,
so
and they still
why
kill
don't they
people.
work?
They still kill people.
Why don't they work?
Because they still kill people.
No. That's the end point. Why don't
If
they
your
work? Why,
warning
why
is
don't
meant
the,
to make people not die and they die earlier, what's the fucking point?
Noah, why is it not working? Not is it not
Because
working? I'm
the
not asking that.
Israelis
Why is
don't
it not?
care if there are civilians there.
But if they didn't care, they wouldn't drop the leaflets and do the roof knocking, do the text messaging.
Who's pressing the
Why-
fucking button that kills
why
children?
Doesn't it work?
Why doesn't it work?
Mm-hmm.
Are you blaming the civilians for dying to the fucking Israeli airstrikes
No, not necessarily.
and Israeli sniper fire? That's
No, not
exactly
necessarily.
what you're
When-
doing. That's
I didn't
exactly
do
what are you
that.
doing then? Who are you blaming then? You're
Hamas.
trying to obfuscate blame from
Hamas.
the Israelis. Who are you blaming?
Hamas.
Hamas is to blame for the 70,000 people Israel killed. Okay,
100%.
man. You're
Wait,
not a,
just,
you're
just
not
to
a
be,
serious fucking
just to
person.
be, just to be
You're
clear,
not a
that
serious
is
fucking
that is the
person.
case. Would
No,
Israel
it's not.
be? Would Israel be
how is that
inside
not
of Gaza?
terrorism?
Would Israel be inside of Gaza without October 7th?
Probably, because
Why?
October 7th was going to happen either fucking
Okay,
way.
yeah, change the date from October 7th to November 12th. I mean,
Yeah.
so a terrorist attack happens. That's their justification for going in. You don't see the problem?
Terrorist attack from people who are native to the land and live in separate
Jews
organizations.
are native to the land.
Palestinians are also native to the land.
I wouldn't contend with that fact. That's a true statement. The Arabs did,
But you were real quick to
the
say
Arabs
Jews are
did-
native to the land.
because they are.
So are Palestinians, but you're like, oh, I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Arabs being native to the land through colonization. LOL, 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 LOL. Like that was thousands of years ago, so I would grant.
Jews
yes.
being native to the land through colonization. How did Israel get? How was Israel?
I'm sorry.
formed?
Do you think that
How was Israel formed?
Do you think that Israel started in 47? Do you think like that's the idea when the idea of Israel started? Do you think that's when the Levant?
You think Israel now
Wait,
has
what do you
something
think the
to do with
Levant
biblical
is?
Israel?
What do you think the Levant is?
Do you think Israel now has
Answer
something
my
to do
question,
with
you
biblical
fucking
Israel?
loser. What do you think
You're a fucking
the Levant
Zionist,
is?
you fucking moron.
You can
Holy
say
shit,
it as
you're
if it's a slur.
insane.
I do support the right of Israel to exist. That's definitionally a Zionist.
But you don't support the right of Palestinians to fucking live.
Yes, I do. I've said
You obviously
I've
don't.
made it-
You say
I've made it
they're
clear
at fault
there
for
are-
dying to airstrikes.
No, I said Hamas
You
is
didn't
at
make
fault.
it clear at all.
I said Hamas is at fault. I've made plenty of
Hamas is at fault for the 70,000 people Israel killed.
Yes.
For the 70,000 people Israel killed, Hamas is at fault.
Mm.
Who's at fault for all the people Hamas kill?
Hamas.
Oh, but Israel isn't at fault for anyone they kill.
No, I think Israel has some blame to it. But the reality of the situation is Israel doesn't
You
kill
literally just said they're
doesn't
not
kill
at fault for killing 70,000 people.
I never said they weren't at fault. You asked me who is at fault. The majority of blame should go to Hamas. So I was
And now
attributing
you're
the
saying
blame.
majority of blame instead of just blaming Hamas. Like all, like what are you?
Well,
fucking,
well, because you're asking me,
such
you
a
were
rat.
asking,
Holy
you were
shit.
asking me for one. Why? Because I'm a Jew. I'm a rat now.
I didn't know you were Jewish.
Yeah,
I'm saying
not.
you're a
I'm
rat
try-
because
I'm
you're
trying,
fucking
I'm trying.
slimy, gang.
What
Like,
am I
you're
slimy
as
about,
fuck.
dickhead?
Buddy, you literally just said Hamas is responsible for the 70,000 people Israel
Mm-hmm.
killed. Hamas has like most of the blame.
Yep, true.
Yeah,
Hamas does have
that's
most of the blame.
slimy as fuck, gang. Like, what are you?
For sure, yeah. Not going to be a good argument on your
Hamas
part.
is responsible for the 70,000 people Israel killed. Really?
Yep.
Why? That's exactly what they want you to think. Like, that's exactly. They kill civilians.
Ooh, that's what
and
they
then
want you to think. Ooh, that's a good point, Noah. Noah, do you know how good of a point that was? That's what they want you to think. This conspiracy nonsense doesn't work, buddy. Be pragmatic
It's
about
not
life.
really a conspiracy when they do it every
Well,
fucking
who's
day.
they? I'm sorry.
Israel?
Oh, okay, my bad.
You're trying so hard to do
I'm not
like,
trying hard.
racism shit. Like,
honestly,
oh my
I thought you were
God.
referring
Oh,
to
'cause
like.
I'm a
I thought you were talking to the Americans. I thought you were talking about the Americans, buddy. You know, the American government.
It's really just weird to say like this country killed 70,000 people and then blame the organization that they were targeting without actually targeting them and just fucking
They
murdering.
were targeting them. Wait, do you think?
No,
that, do you think
and
Israel
they got
acci-
70,000
do you-
people by
do you-
mistake.
Do you think that Israel
They got
accidentally
70,000
killed
people by mistake.
35,000 members of Hamas?
You think Israel accidentally killed
I'm gonna
that
ask
many
that
fucking
question
civilians?
again, dickhead. Do you think that Israel accidentally killed that many members of Hamas?
Of course not, retard. Do you think Israel
Well,
accidentally killed
the
that
rules,
many
dumbass.
civilians?
You can't say that on live. Whatever. I gave him the out route, man. If you want to debate it, we can use big boy words on Discord, but can't say those words here, buddy. You can say it's insane. Your arguments fell flat. Dude, people died. Yeah, people died. It's a really bad thing that people died. I'm not in favor of all the death that has happened in Gaza. I think Israel does hold a lot of blame for it. Hey, what's up? Hi.
Okay, I got one last one and I'll let you go. Are you
All
ready?
right, you do that. Yep.
Okay, did you know it's very time consuming to eat a clock?
That's your best one. He just kept repeating the same thing. Yeah, I mean, okay, and I get it. Like, I think like a This is my opinion. I've held this position forever, even when I was like kind of pro Palestine-ish. When you don't know anything about the conflict or about the region, you should support Palestine. You should. This should be where your moral intuitions lie. If you know anything, if you know the history of the region, you should support Israel. But if you don't know anything, it's super reasonable for you to support Palestine. And I think like if you're a know nothing, if you know literally nothing besides the fact like who's dying more, you should support Palestine. All right, we gotta do a Joe Biden speech and then I'm going to bed. You know, I know one, Black Bar Association. I listened to this one when it first happened. It was a good one. Love you, Parker. Have a good night. You too, Lexi. Hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, here we go.
And blessed to be part of your family here today. So thank you so much. Without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to President Joe Biden.
You will have better jokes tomorrow. All right, I'm excited. I'm on the left, but these 70,000 people should have just moved. No, I don't think that. I'm actually highly opposed to the Gazans leaving Gaza because of the fear of ethnic cleansing. I don't want ethnic cleansing to take place in the region. If it does become the case that Israel could annex Gaza with keeping a Jewish majority in their state, the far right parties inside of Israel would do that. And that would be a very scary thing. I don't want the ethnic cleansing of Gaza. That would be a bad thing. But you don't know anything about the region. Stop LARPing as if you do.
Please sit down. As far as I'm concerned, you can start eating. What a great honor to be here. And by the way, before I begin, I wanted to introduce you to the love of my life and the life of my love. My granddaughter went to Penn and got here in graduate school in art. Where were you sitting, babe? Over there, with my granddaughter. She's all state in 2 sports. And she's crazy about me. President Adams, thank you for that introduction. And President-elect, actually, I think thank you for your the next president. Congratulations to all the newly elected leadership, especially James Carter. Thanks, James. Thanks. And Dominique Cohorn, Councilman Calhoun, and all the other past presidents, including my friend Ben Crump. Thank you for doing all you do. It's always been there for me, Ben. And thank you for honoring me with this award. It's a big deal. You got me started. Not a joke. I've been doing this and been elected office for 52 years now. I know I don't look like I'm 40, but I'm doing it for 52 years. And Mayor Brandon Johnson, thank you for the welcome back to the city. I've been here many times. It's great to be here with so many friends. 1929, a few short years after the National Bar Association was founded.
How come we can't donate to you?
Louis L. Reagan became...
You should be able to. Or do you mean like, why don't I have a PayPal set up? Sorry, I just got a restriction. I don't have a PayPal set up because I don't want to look like a... Because my PayPal got banned. That's why. Let me not shit on people. Do you realize that most liberals are pro-Palestine? Wow, man. What a compelling argument.
The first black lawyer admitted to the bar in my home state of Delaware. He also became a personal friend of mine.
Oh, that was sarcasm, by the way. That was not a compelling argument. Do you like Obama? Of course.
He cared deeply about the people of this community. Ready represented plaintiffs in 2 key Delaware cases that challenged the separate but equal doctrine of Delaware public schools. These cases later joined with others to become Brown versus the board. And Ready worked on the legal team with Thurgood Marshall to win the landmark Supreme Court cases, leading to desegregation of American public schools. And so, as president, it was truly an honor to invite the family of the late Louis L. Reagan to the White House and award him posthumously the President's Citizens Medal.
Hey, no, I want you to consider why Why doesn't the UN recognize it as a genocide? Why hasn't the UN come out to say it's a genocide when they've put in so much work into the conflict? Why has the UN not recognized it as a genocide? Give it some thought. I know you haven't given the region much thought at all.
It's fundamentally a case about who we are as a nation. We're the only country in the world founded on an idea. An idea. Every other country is based on geography, religion, ethnicity. But we're based on an idea. A sacred proposition rooted in Scripture and enshrined in our Declaration of Independence, but carved into our hearts. So we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal and deserve to be treated equally throughout their lives. Our Constitution is self-assured, and while we never fully lived up to that, we never walk away from it either. Our Constitution guarantees a set of basic rights to every single American and sets up institutions to safeguard those rights. Next year, we'll celebrate 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But all that soaring rhetoric.
Noah, don't you think that if Israel was murdering people in the UN would have even more incentive to come to a swift conclusion about whether or not it's a genocide? That doesn't make any sense.
Are just words on pages if we, the people, don't uphold them. The lawyers and judges, all of you in this room, are the first and the last line of defense doing just that. I mean it. An informed and engaged bar willing to fight for and take risks to protect our basic rights. A bench prepared to recognize those rights and rule consistent with the Constitution. Our courts are meant to be a valid check on the excesses of other branches of government, especially when Congress and our executive overreach and run afoul of our constitutional and institutional safeguards, as they are doing now. You know, we're here marking 100 years since the National Bar Association was founded to support black lawyers, men and women who were excluded from all professional organizations because of the color of their skin.
The UN literally has said it's a genocide. Look it up. Yeah, so the UN inquiry says that it's a genocide. They do not agree that it's a legal definition or legally a genocide. They're leaving that up to them, and they have not ruled on if it's a genocide
Which
or not.
was flat out unadulterated racism. Much of it's changed since then, thanks to the work of the National Bar Association. And so many of you have fought to make this country live up to its highest ideals because you believe, like we do, in a simple truth, that the soul of the nation is worth fighting for. And the soul defines who we are. I believe that it is true today as it was in 1925. But not since those tumultuous days in the 1960s has this fight been so existential to who we are as a nation, with marginalized groups so dramatic.
He's such a
under
good
attack.
speaker, man.
As a young man, long before I understood the civil rights movement in a political context, I understood it in a human context. Because of the friendships I made in the black community, being the only employee in the project, my home city of Wilmington, Delaware. I made friends who became like family.
Half your viewers gone, just like that. Good luck with pro-Israel leftist advocacy. I'm not a leftist. I love capitalism. Half my viewers left because we're watching Joe Biden speak. No one gives a fuck.
Church across town. In time, I left for law school. When I came back to Wilmington to start my career working for a prestigious law firm. That was June of 1968. And as you all remember, Dr. St. King was assassinated on April 4th of that same
I'm
year.
only top 5? There's no way I'm only top 5 Biden Blazers.
In Wilmington, Delaware, my state was segregated by law. Riots erupted, causing significant parts of our city to be literally burned.
Obama or
to the ground.
Biden? I think Biden's better than Obama.
Governor
I don't even think it's too close either.
for 10 long months. The National Guard was on, and I mean this, and I remember, on every damn corner with drawn bayonet. On every city corner. And historically, it was the longest military operation in any U.S. city.
Top 5 Israel Blazers? Yeah, you just haven't met any real Israel Blazers then.
When all this was happening, I didn't just see the hurt. I felt the pain because of my close friendships in the community. Like many of you in this room, it caused me to get even more involved in the fight of civil rights and basic democracy. So I decided to leave the prestigious law firm I've been hired by. I walked across the town square to become a public defender. I quit my job. I represented mostly black clients on the east side of Wilmington. In 1970, I was convinced to run for the county council because no Democrat ever won that seat. Unfortunately, I won. My sister ran my campaign. And the Republicans saw something I didn't see. I was elected in the 70s for a 4-year term, and they reinforced me to a 2-year term. And since they couldn't find anybody to run for Senate, they asked me to. And I ran for the United States Senate in 72. And I championed legislation to protect civil rights and support marginalized communities. I was then proud to serve as vice president to our first black president, Barack Obama. I was proud to ask Kamala Harris to run with me, to be the first black woman to serve as vice president of the United States. It was important. As president, I made the cause of civil rights and equality the foundation of everything I did. For example, I promised to have an administration that looked like America, and appoint a bench that looked like America.
Have you met Biden? God, I wish, too.
I appointed the most demographically diverse slate of judges ever in the history of the United States of America.
Okay, we're going to pause there. We'll watch some of this tomorrow as well. I don't know if we'll finish it tomorrow, but Joe Biden's so good. Okay. Love you guys. I'm gonna head to bed. If you guys want to see me again tomorrow, I'll be live at 11 p.m. to 2:45 a.m. This shit. All right, that's 20 minutes over. Pissed. Okay, I hate that. But yeah. What's your Venmo? Don't use it. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't use Venmo, Cash App. I'm banned on Cash App. Banned on PayPal. The one thing that's restricted me. I'm not prepared to give up my last name yet. I still live in my parents' house. I'm not gonna get them doxxed. So, yeah, once I move out, I'll definitely set up a PayPal. Yeah. But until then, no PayPal, no Venmo, no Cash App. Well, I actually am banned on Cash App, so. Anyways. They can refund money. Yeah, they can refund money, but it's fine. As long as I'm not, like, relying on that money to survive, that's a fine thing. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Love you guys. I hope you guys have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow.